Hello, friends and foes, fays and fiends, and welcome to Quests and Chaos. My name is Alondra Heilman, aka Lady Bedivere, and tonight we are playing our holiday one-shot in that most festive of systems, Delta Green. I have accidentally assembled a table of all of my GMs. Which is only moderately terrifying. We've got Sam Tillis, who runs Midnight in the Garden of Chrome and Fog. We have James, who ran me through Frostbitten. We have Mark, who taught me how to play Delta Green by running my original Delta Green campaign. And we have Thomas, who I haven't actually gotten to play the full campaign with yet, but we've had some great one-shots. Yeah. And at some point, someday a full campaign. We are currently live on Twitch, but you may be watching this later on YouTube. If so, drop us a like and a subscribe. I'm sorry, I have to do it. It's a requirement. I have to say it in the first 2 minutes. Otherwise, the demons come. Now, we're going to play some Delta Green, but first, I have to very speedily run you through our classic announcements. We're probably not going to reach 100% of our Tavern Upkeep in November because we only have 2 streams, but if you're feeling the holiday spirit move you and are particularly generous, and we do, we will give away that starter set of Tales from the Valiant with hand-painted minis that we've been trying to give away since June, and yeah, I'll throw in a Christmas tree. Why not? The Book of Inspiration is back at the end of every session. Any unused bits will be banked into the boy. And when 25 accumulate, it will trigger a giveaway. We do actually have a giveaway banked. We just have to finish getting it set up. So keep an eye on our socials and in our Discord for that to happen. And we will give away something really cool, probably a starter set. We have them coming out of our ears. While many of our shows premiere live on Twitch, we know most of you are watching us later on YouTube or listening in our podcast feeds. Please consider subscribing, giving us the appropriate like, rating, comment, etc. on those platforms. This is the best way to help us get more listeners and viewers so that we can make more shows. You like shows? We like making shows. Help us make more shows. Tell people about us. Consider also liking and commenting on our social media posts to help boost our visibility beyond our Discord. Our Discord is super fun. You should totally join it. But people don't know how fun it is until they see your fun comments also on our Instagram and our Facebook and all of our other places. If you need an idea for what to write, tell us which system from Starter Set Summer School or other short shots you want us to run again and why it's Vaesen. We talk about the Tavern Upkeep and how it relates to the bits that come in live on Twitch. However, even if you don't watch us live, you can contribute to your favorite shows by joining our Patreon. All $10 or higher tiers on our Patreon have a certain number of cards/coins that they can distribute at the beginning of each month to the shows of their choosing. You also get access to our behind-the-scenes After Darks, where we chat after the session and go on extremely deep dive rants about niche nerdy stuff. Tonight will be no exception. I made some dumb choices. Speaking of those cards, improvised announcement, did you know that the Deck of Inspiration physical copies are on super sale for the holidays? Support a small business this holiday season. Buy a pack of the Deck of Inspiration and gift it to your D&D group or your favorite DM or the person that you're trying to persuade to DM so that you have a D&D game. Also, if you're using them in a non-D&D game, tell us about it. These were designed for 5e, but I'll bet you could probably find fun ways to work them into something like Daggerheart or Tales of the Valiant. And if you're doing that, please tell us about it in a comment on our socials. I'm really good at segues, guys.
$30 for the whole set.
$30 for 5 decks. That is decks that cover levels 1 through 20, plus the Deck of Uninspiration, a fan favorite. You can just drop an elk on your players and see what they do with it. It's great. You can make somebody invisible except for their clothes and gear. I have done this to James before in a game. Definitely was fine. Nothing bad happened.
Lots of decks.
Anyway, it is December. We are winding down on our programming so that we have some time to plan for next year. But next Monday, we will have an arena. James is running it. We're going to be playing Oh, did we not tell you? You're running an arena next week. We're going to be playing Spire, and if you are a patron and you are going to our Discord, we are running polls so that you can influence the game, since we're not doing the classic D&D. You can vote for mime work.
That's pole dancing.
It's amazing.
For those of you following along at home, this is pole dancing.
Pole work.
And there will be other things going on sporadically throughout the month on the network, so keep an eye out for those, and I will talk about them at the end of the game. But right now, we're going to try to just get into the game. Tavern Upkeep is, I believe, at 52% because it's the beginning of the month. There will be a boy giveaway at some point, and we have 3 coins from Cheesecake Fries to me. We don't have any player bits yet that I am aware of. So, and once you see what is coming, there may not
You're gonna
be.
keep it that way.
Give it to us now before we just depress you all.
Yeah, you guys might want to distribute those now before you see who these characters are, because otherwise I'm going to end up with more bits than I roll dice for.
Oh, no, you definitely want to give it to Eladra.
It's a game for you at home. Every time you lose sanity, you give us bits.
Oh, I like that.
Good play.
That's,
I like that.
that's a good one. I believe also our lovely resident lore master and rules lawyer Ren of the Redacted Reports and many other things like Quest of Chaos is in the control booth and will be adjudicating everyone's favorite game for an Elandra game, which is how long before dice are rolled. Much like when does Thomas stand up, how long before dice are rolled is a classic here on any game I run, unfortunately. That's not my recap. There is no recap because it's the first game. It's the only game. This is a one-shot. The holidays season has arrived in Silicon Valley. There is no snow. It's California. We don't have that in this part of California. There is obnoxious holiday music playing in every shopping center. And for some, there are tidings of comfort and joy. Unfortunately for the four of you, there are ominous emails in your respective inboxes that are attached to a flight number and a plane ticket, instructing you that you will be needing to meet up with Agent Clara Fritz for an assignment. All of you have met Agent Clara Fritz. She is an FBI agent. She has the context in which you met, I will leave more or less up to you, but the important thing to know is that at the end of that encounter, she handed each of you a business card. Not an FBI business card, though. One that still has her name on it and a phone number, and on the back has a small green triangle drawn on in a pen. You're not entirely sure what that means, but she hands it to you and just says, at some point you're going to get a call. If you're not sure what it means, call me at this number. I will verify. But just know that sometimes we need a little extra help keeping an eye on things. And for some godforsaken reason, my superiors have informed me that you have skills that will be essential to that at some point. So, please hold on to this. And today is apparently that day. You have all received an email from her. You have this information. You have these flights. They're nice. It's a nice flight. It's actually a fairly empty flight for each of you. And you arrive on the tarmac as your plane lands after. It's not a long flight, a couple of hours. You're suspecting that you might be on an island? Hard to tell. It's a small plane that you are sent out on, so this is not like big commercial jumbo jet, but it's something slightly less rickety than, your classic little like jumper plane. But you disembark and you all see Clara. Clara is an unremarkable woman in that way of you suspect it is heavily curated, that she can just fade into the background unless you know to look for her. Brown hair pulled up in a kind of messy ponytail. She's wearing a blazer with jeans. If you look really closely, you can see the outline of what is probably a holster underneath said blazer. But it is intentionally cut just a little too big, a little too baggy. She's standing far back on the edges of the tarmac as the four of you approach. And so I think let's give everyone a little taste of what they're in for tonight. Who approaches Clara first? Who do we see?
If you're not taking it, I will.
The fedora comes off.
Well, there's a fedora first.
Yeah,
Of course there's a fedora.
there's always a fedora.
The fedora comes off. I give a very deep bow, milady, as Cooper Barstow. See if I can actually say this without laughing. Cooper Barstow stands before you, and I do come prepared because I knew we were going to be on an island. That's why I'm wearing the tightest shorts you have ever seen. He is a man of slightly larger build, but he does seem to walk a lot. I would say, if you can think about like those kiwi birds. Sorry, I'm just thinking of James is thinking of his old PE teacher.
PE teacher, yes.
Yeah.
The PE teacher build that you were describing.
Yeah.
The lower half of a PE teacher you can't forget.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, PE teacher who ran a lot, and then age also got to him. But yeah, Cooper Barstow, he's got his fedora. He looks like a kiwi bird. He gives he's got the tightest shorts you could possibly imagine, and he gives a bow to Miss Fritz. And yeah, he's got glasses, and he's got a bit of a nasally thing. None of you really wanted to sit next to him because the mouth had a bit of a smell to it. But he says it's halitosis, okay? That's it.
Hello, Mr. Barstow. Nice to see you.
Miss Fritz.
Okay.
You said that you'd gather us together. This is Zach Huffpin. Zach Huffpin is wearing a business suit. It is perhaps not suited to this island at all. It's clearly a little rumpled because he almost missed the flight because he never checks his email. But he did not miss the flight, and here he is, a little stained, but he's got a charming smile. He'll say, yes, I remember that you were looking for people who had a certain set of skills. I don't know what this young man's set of skills are, but I know what mine are, and I am glad you brought me on board. You won't be disappointed.
I certainly hope not. Thank you for joining us, Mr.
Huffpin.
Huffpin. Yes, yes. Sorry, it's gonna take me a minute. It's been a long week. I see the rest of you have,
Hey, yes. Davis. Davis Davidson. Pleasure to meet you. I see we're on an island. I came prepared. He puts down a dark navy blue duffel bag and unzips it, reaches inside. You hear some clanking going around in there, and pulls out a 3-foot fireman's axe.
Oh, that's the call I got from TSA. Great, okay, that explains.
Anyway,
That's it.
we're on an island just in case something happens.
Something that needs to be chopped.
Yes.
What do you think is going to happen on this island, Mr. Davis?
Well, I mean, I'm just
Anybody
looking.
you ever watch, Gilligan's Island? Clearly got a professor right here.
Yes. I mean, for instance, the last time I saw something so tightly compressed around something, we had to use the jaws of life to get it off.
Hey, it keeps the blood circulation going. My legs are fresh after that little ride on the Cessna. I'm ready to go. What are we doing? You haven't spoken. You are really quiet, man.
Hi, Arthur.
Is this really the only people we have available?
Shockingly, yes. I also asked that question. Everyone else got sent to the Eastern Seaboard for a containment incident, and it's you four. You're the only ones in California, apparently. I don't know how that even happened.
Man, I think those shorts are a containment incident.
They're about to be. Oh,
I
boy.
will happily read in the next 5 people I see before these 3
No,
are qualified.
nobody's getting, hopefully. I'm hoping nobody has to get right in. I'm hoping that they are blowing this out of proportion and that you are going to investigate a totally normal incident with nothing weird going on.
Oh, if you're calling Cooper Barstow, there is nothing that is going to be normal about what's going to be happening here. These commies
Genuinely what I'm afraid of, to be clear.
are invading the U.S., and we are here because I'm here.
You are so right, man.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, do we have a commie problem?
We're not sure. It could be, it could be commie, it could be, any number of things. Somebody threw around the term poltergeist. I think they tend to be more active than what we're dealing with here. Let's hop in the car and I'll fill you in. on what I know, which is honestly not much because security's been kind of in lockdown. She runs her hands through her incredibly artfully rumpled hair. She is like a practice in like intentional dishevelment. You get the sense that she probably cleans up extremely well and just wants to make sure nobody would ever guess. Gives her that chameleon aspect to her job. But she walks over to the most unobtrusive black car with tinted windows that looks like any movie of this genre that you can picture. This is absolutely a government car. She very deliberately, like, kind of walks over to Arthur, puts a hand, like, real gently on the small of your back, and, like, steers you to the passenger seat.
We were all going.
Yeah, everybody aims for it. She just, like,
Hey.
marches him past you.
She must not trust him very much.
Exactly, but just want to keep an eye on him. He's
Yeah.
very shifty.
So,
Very shifty.
I guess I don't need this axe yet then. So
You can put that in the trunk, boop, boop, and she pops
puts
the
it
trunk
away,
open.
goes in there, pulls out a small fanny pack-ish thing, I guess.
Oh, you've got
Crossbody bag.
There's nothing more
Yeah.
manly than a fanny pack.
I mean, it is. I mean, this is my medical kit,
Oh.
but
This is how I observe commie activity, and he just looks into his fanny pack. Yep, we're getting close to some.
Mine just has toothbrushes and other elements of personal hygiene.
Was that a dig?
that was the most suspicious thing I have heard so far.
Literally anyone else.
I genuinely asked. They don't even. Did you ever meet Susie? She's the one with the prosthetic leg who can, like. Yeah. Even she's got sent to Florida. She's in Florida.
Why am I here then?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I'm really interested in the end of the sentence. She can, like, what with the prosthetic leg?
You have to see it to believe it.
Yeah, it's really hard to explain. It's very impressive, though.
Wow.
All right, so I suppose I will start with the obvious question that I technically already know the answer to. Are any of you familiar with Helpstone Inc.? The answer to this question is yes. You are all incredibly familiar with Helpstone Inc. Helpstone Inc. Is the largest tech startup in Silicon Valley right now. It has shot up in shareholder value over the last 6 months, thanks to its brilliant, charming, and somewhat tyrannical CEO, a man named Evan Hazar. He is considered to be like a young genius. He is like Forbes 30 under 30, Time Top 100. He is the it guy. His value has skyrocketed, specifically with Helpstone Inc. and its flagship product, Clio, an AI assistant that takes care of everything in your daily life by simply inputting a little bit of information into your calendar, your contacts, etc. Clio basically is your own personal assistant. Computer learning interface operation. She learns everything about you and then handles it all for you.
My mom lost a lot of money to Miss Cleo
Is that so?
in the
Different Cleo.
90s.
I understand. I was going to say I've tried to get on the bottom floor of Helpstone Inc., but they don't return my calls. It's very upsetting. I have investments across 1,000 industries, but they don't want my money for some reason.
And this is actually something that has come up and is one of the curious things about Helpstone Inc. is the fact that it has been very closed door. These shareholders, whoever they are making so much money. We're talking possibly approaching trillions of dollars. However, no one seems to be able to get in on the ground floor or the second floor or any floor for that matter.
It's frankly disgusting that there's that much money passing through hands that are not mine. I hate it so much.
This just reeks of commie plot.
Great, so you're all familiar with Helpstone Inc. You've heard of Mr. Hazar. Well, he's dead.
Done.
My God.
Done.
Jubilation.
And here's the problem: no one can figure out how. He's been locked in the penthouse of his offices. The only reason that we know he's dead is literally because someone slipped one of those, like, fiber optics under the door to look around, saw his body laying on the floor. They haven't even unsealed the room. Thankfully, I got the call. Well, my office got the call, and then I got assigned to it. We have locked them down, and we have informed them that a team of our most elite specialists will be coming to handle the problem discreetly before word gets out.
Now it makes total sense why we're involved. Someone to break down the door, someone to find supernatural occurrences, and someone with business sense.
Someone who could be a new CEO.
Someone who could be a new CEO of this corporation, and someone to sit in the passenger seat. Very good.
Yup.
Boom. Problem solved. I mean, we're basically done already.
Pretty
Great.
sure was that
should be quick,
Liam
then.
Neeson movie, The A-Team? Let's go.
Right, so we are going to the Helpstone Inc. Private compound. It is their primary office and also primary living spaces. It is half office building, half apartment building, from what I understand. I don't know why you would want to live and work in the same place. I sure as shit don't. But apparently it's something about, like, efficiency and productivity. I don't know. We're going there. You are going in with the full weight of the FBI behind you and some other assistance if needed. This is extremely high level, unfortunately, and needs to be handled with great care. I am going to issue each of you a cell phone, and I'm going to take your personal device. This cell phone will be the cell phone that you will use because they are going to confiscate anything that they think you can use to leak information to the press. That is their greatest fear right now, is that this gets out before they have control of the story. My greatest concern is that a very fit and healthy young man is seemingly dead for no reason in a fully locked room. I am genuinely praying that he just had some, like, unknown heart condition that we can figure out. But unfortunately, given my involvement and now your involvement, it seems like something more suspicious is going on. It wouldn't ping our radar if they didn't think something weird was happening. I'm not sure what it is. They haven't even told me. But congratulations, you all get a front row seat to whatever this bullshit is. She reaches over across you and pops open the glove compartment and pulls out one of those, like, RFID blocking sealable bags and just kind of unzips it and kind of holds it in the middle of the car, driving with her left hand. Personal devices in. Phones, please.
I'll see you later, babe.
Now don't go into my crypto wallet and try to take all my money.
Oh, trust me, the last thing I want to do is touch anyone's phone.
Disassemble phone.
Yep.
Pieces.
Now, I know I haven't seen the body yet, but is it possible his shorts were too tight?
Oh, he's not wearing any. That much I can't tell you.
What that sounds like. That's why you need to bring old Cooper Barstow. That is some coppa behavior right there.
Do you have backup shorts for him?
Or are you saying you're an expert in nude men?
To insinuate that is an insult you have no idea how deep. Oh boy.
I mean, for as much as he seems to be the big shot, looked pretty average to me, but, you know.
Someone's been looking at my shorts, I understand.
I can only adjust the rearview mirror so much, unfortunately. It's stuck in the downward position.
Just bend down towards the ceiling.
Flips it. Actually, she clicks the little, like, auto lock on this bag, goes to throw it into the glove compartment. As she does, she kind of pulls a swab, and she does pull out a small revolver, and she just pulls that out, sets it on your lap, and then continues driving.
Perfect to kill yourself.
Wow, everybody's short game tonight. I had exactly 4 bullets.
There's 4 bullets. Great. I shoot them twice.
No, you do have a full clip in there, so you have 10 rounds. Write that down or not at your discretion.
That's important. Jesus, small pistol.
Yeah, this is a concealable handgun. I did not look up a specific model because I don't care that much.
They have vague stats, and I looked them up beforehand. Does D8, 10-meter range.
Hey,
10 shots.
Mark did his homework. He didn't even know there was homework. He just figured he was going to have to shoot somebody.
I took it as a skill for a reason.
Great. You guys are driving, as this whole conversation is happening, as you are driving through this kind of like winding roads. The climate here speaks maybe like Pacific Northwest or something off the coast of California, based on your fairly short flight. You're thinking that you can't be too far off the west coast of the U.S. It's also entirely possible, again, given that this seems to have been an almost private plane, they may have literally just flown you in circles for a couple of hours to disorient you from knowing where you are. Given the amount of secrecy that that notoriously surrounds Helpstone Inc. and how they are very concerned with, corporate espionage and the like, so they keep all of their locations extremely private.
But weather-wise, it's cold.
It is cold, but it is not damp. It is the cold of somewhere off the ocean in the winter. A dry cold, if you will. I just heard the booth hissing at me.
Super pulls out some hand cream for his cracked hands and just starts to moisturize.
Don't do that in the back seat.
I'm just making sure my hands are well lubricated. We don't know what's going to be happening up front.
Of all the words, lubricated.
Where'd you get that cream from?
My fanny pack. Also, to be
Are there any commies in there?
No, this is my copy devices to find said copies.
I'm sorry, do you have electronic devices in that pouch? Those are going to have to go in the bag.
How else?
You have to use intuition, son.
Intuition. Oh, we're going old school then. Very well. Takes out the full fanny pack. Takes out the hand cream. Puts it in.
She will take it and she's going to hand it to Arthur and be like, tell me what's in there. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm driving.
just start going through.
What sort of devices do you have in there? Like, you can be kind of general, but
It's like a Geiger counter, but it looks a little more handmade than what it should be, and it's just the readings are always going at
okay. It's like one of those like terrible like ghost hunting equipment style. Great. Okay. Clara will roll her eyes and be like, okay, keep that one. It's not a recording device, right?
Nope.
Okay, you can keep that one.
Fixed it.
Custom made.
You notice that it now just stays to the left.
We're getting close.
As Cooper says this, you crest up out of the trees on the edge of the hill and you see a beautiful white building, sleek, modern, lots of white, lots of glass, lots of lights glowing from the inside. Severely out of place seeming in this otherwise very sort of like forested, rustic island. Slick, modern, absolutely covered in security measures. You can spot the black dots of cameras in obvious spots along this like massive perimeter fence that you see as you're approaching. You're guessing there's probably sleek white ones that are dotted all around this building too, but have been blended into the aesthetic to not ruin the line. You pull up to this room and you see there's like 8 beefy security folk like lined up in front of the gate. One of them walks up, Clara rolls down her window this much and like slides a card to them. He looks at it for a minute and then turns, makes a hand gesture, and just in perfect unison, these guards just like shoonk like step to the sides as this big old gate starts racking itself open, and she drives you through. You pull up into the big kind of circular drive in front of this space. She reaches into the pocket of her blazer and pulls out 4 key cards, hands them to each of you. Don't lose these. They were very difficult to persuade them to give to me. They should give you access to most of the general parts of the building. If you need access to anywhere that is going to have, whatever they call it, proprietary technology or whatever, you're going to have to go with one of the resident employees. There are a handful of people still here who were, I guess, here working and probably live here or something, from what I understand. And a few... I don't want to use the term servants, because that sounds wrong, but I don't know what else you would call them. Definitely, this place gives me, like, bad vibes. In that respect, have fun. She also reaches now down under her seat, pulls out 4 generic-looking black Nokia phones, like old-school brick Nokias. Hands one to each of them. There is 1 number programmed in there. It is mine. I suggest you trade numbers with the rest of the group so that you can contact each other if you decide to split up for some forsaken reason. Have fun.
How do you connect to the internet on these?
You don't. You will be, I am told, issued a company iPad that has the appropriate VPN blocking or whatever that you can use for internet access and for taking photos. It's controlled by internal security and uplinks only to a secure FBI network so that you can send things to me in case you need me to look at anything, or if you need a specialist who you don't have. You may notice that we were not able to get you an actual medical examiner because apparently they're all busy. So,
I've seen a lot of bodies.
So have I.
So have I.
Not that kind of body, Cooper. Not that kind of body, Cooper.
Who are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Dead bodies.
Oh, shit.
Wait, you've seen actual dead bodies? Whoa, that's pretty intense.
I take mine back.
I take mine back.
Yeah. Sometimes
What's your
They-
count?
Now that sounds like I'm a serial killer. I try and save people.
Ah,
I've had people die in my hands.
yep.
1, anyway, is my count.
Did you wash your hands afterwards?
Yes.
Good. Hygiene's important.
I mean, over and over and over again and over and over and over again.
We should get
Awful.
started.
That question makes me think you have a high body count, too.
I'm gonna get uncomfortably close with you. And
I think he's intimidating me, and it's working. But if I move, he will assert himself as the alpha. I cannot allow that to happen.
It's okay. I'll break the tension.
Okay.
It's okay. Whatever you did, it's okay. We respect you as a member of this team anyway.
you know when you get a coffee
Yes, I do know when I get a coffee.
and you're not sure if it's plastic or compostable. When you're walking over to throw it away, you find out what it is and it gives you that little bit of joy.
I'm going to say yes, even though I haven't had that experience, because I want to know where the story is going.
Yeah. Your styrofoam cups. Let's get started.
Styrofoam cups don't break down. Okay, let's go.
If you pour gasoline on it, it does. In fact, it becomes a very useful tool.
We'll go in.
Arthur, at the very least, is marching up. Yeah, I know. Everybody starts kind of making their way up the steps to the front of this massive, shining white and glass building. You walk up and you can see Hovering very anxiously inside the huge glass doors, you can see 3 figures who are all standing there, just kind of like watching you as you approach. You can see to the side, almost invisible because it is fully set into the wall. The only thing that you can tells you something is there is that you see a little red light glowing from inside the wall next to these doors. Tap it. Almost silently, these glass doors part in a seam that you didn't even see and open up, and the 4 of you enter as you hear Clara's car like peeling out of the driveway.
She seemed nice but high-strung.
Is there a reason we couldn't have used her expertise in this mission?
Probably.
Okay.
You 3.
The 3 people who are standing before you, there is an extremely tall, extremely blonde woman. She is wearing, fully wearing a very sharply cut suit. Could be a model, or could be something else, but she is probably towering over most of you. She's easily 6'2" without the power heels that she is wearing. Her hair's all kind of swept over to one side, and she's just kind of got her arms crossed and an eyebrow raised and is just looking at you. The second figure is a very tiny Asian woman in like lounge pants and like one of those oversized cardigans, but slightly more fashionable. Definitely the like, we're gonna let you dress comfy, but you have to do it designer sort of vibes. She is like twisting the edge of this cardigan just into knots. Seems very, very like high-strung anxious, and is looking at you all with like very, very big eyes. And the third figure is a red-headed, bearded man who is somehow as wide as he is tall, who is dressed something between business executive and lumberjack. He has found the perfect fusion of these 2 vibes. And he seems to be the most neutral of the 3. Like, you are getting disdain, anxiety, and assessment, respectively, from these 3 figures.
Inside Out 3. Got it.
Pretty much. And finally, the man walks up and just sort of like roughly sticks out a hand. Great. So you're the specialists then.
We were called.
Great-o. All right. Well, penthouse is at the top, as you would expect. We were told not to touch anything by the extremely frustrating FBI lady, so we haven't. My name's Keen. If you need access to anything that you don't have access to, you can find me. This is Emma and Joanna. They can also help you. We're the only other 3 of any import here. Anyone else here is the help.
What would you say your job positions are, Mr. Keen, and the other 2 of you?
I am the mechanical and hardware specialist, head of electronics, something like that. We don't really do titles around here, is the thing.
Those companies.
Yeah.
Unlimited
You know.
PTO.
Oh, obviously. Emma here is our secret weapon. She's the head of programming and software. And Joanna's the CFO.
Well, I'm charmed. My name is Zach Huffman, and if you're looking for investors, you've come to the right place. Or rather, I've come to this place, but you didn't even have to go anywhere. I was here all along. Hello.
Right. Okay, Mr. Huffman?
Huffman, yes.
I'll keep that in mind. Did you want to be seeing the body then?
It's Dutch.
Yes, we'd love to see.
Not the body, the name. I don't know if the body is Dutch.
You hear just, it's like the silent exhale snort of judgment from Joanna, the tall blonde woman.
I think we head straight up. Has the area around been checked for gas?
Isn't that why you all are here? to do all the checking.
Righto. Sounds good.
Speaking of, most of this seems automated. Can we get logs, doors, access, any sort of report you have, comings, goings, last time he left the space?
Keen turns and looks at Ema, who just like frantically nods. It's like, yes, I will find those for you right now. That's like a great idea. I could certainly help you with that. And Keen kind of gives her like the steadying like shoulder pat, and she just like scurries off. You realize as you're standing here, there don't seem to be doors visible anywhere, but you do see that she like scurries up to a wall and like pulls a similar key card looking at what you have and like taps it to the wall, and the wall just opens.
Brilliant.
All right. Let's
Lead
go.
us to the penthouse. We've got a body to inspect.
Keen walks you over to the wall, and you can again faintly see one of these red lights. He taps his key card and it opens into an elevator. He waves you in. Top floor. We were all told not to go up there, so unless you needed me to, I was going to keep to that, what the scary FBI lady said. Not go up
Yeah.
there.
You can get us up.
Right.
These will get us in.
No. See, that's the thing. None of us can get in.
It's all right. We have a fireman.
Evan was very private. He wouldn't key the codes to his penthouse to anybody else's key, and so far Ema hasn't been able to unlock it. So,
CEO things.
yeah. Good luck.
Step into the elevator.
Into the elevator.
You get into the elevator and head up to the penthouse.
Whip out my commie detector. Oh boy. Y'all are not ready for what you're about to see, and when you see it, you're gonna be glad you had me around. Ooh, that is a high reading. Yeah. Ooh.
Davis is digging around in his thing
Yeah.
and just like puts on a gas mask. All right.
Yeah.
I only have one.
It's all right. I reach into my fanny pack, pull out some mouthwash, swish it around. Realize there's no place to spit this mouthwash in the elevator. Think about it for a second. Open your fanny pack.
Whoa, there is sensitive equipment in there. You could spit in the corner.
You can
Pick a corner.
You do notice that
swallow it and take a nip.
there are no corners in this elevator.
I'm ready.
Hey, at least you protect your throat from the throat copies. They'll just try to leap down in there, but with that burning sensation. it'll
After
keep
the
them out.
longest 4.5 minutes of your life.
Right as we get to the top, Davis reaches into his bag and pulls out a small like Ziploc bag, and it's like, too late. Sorry.
It's all right. It'll be there for me next time.
Yes. Yes.
I'm just gonna like slip out a cigarette
I
and just eat it.
Until
Did you know tobacco is a natural deterrent from commies? And also, did you know that cigarettes have a little bit of chocolate in them? Also, that really helps deter them too. He's already protecting himself. The fact that you've got everybody's ready. I knew this was.
Everything is ready up here. Okay, so if you
The door's
now just
open.
no fire until we know that if there's any gas up here or not. Okay, so no fire. Okay.
Step out of the elevator.
You step out of the elevator into a white walls, glass walkway, sort of, for lack of a better term, like landing. It's just this very small space. The elevator clearly is behind you, and then there is, presumably on one of these walls, going to be a door into the penthouse. It takes a moment as you look around, because the architecture of this place is wild, because from outside it is very square and very specific, and inside you don't feel like you've seen a corner or a crack. Like, everything is just too smooth in a way that is almost surreal and hurting your brain.
Modern.
Oh, I just want to give the walls a tap to see if I can gauge how thick they are. Like, are they just dense and, or is this something like?
Yeah, like everything is really dense. You're pretty sure this is maybe like metal and concrete, and especially with all this glass in there, it wouldn't surprise you if, because you're having to support all the weight, all that in this very, very tall space. I need to look at a thing on your sheet.
Ooh.
I have some skills,
Yeah.
but not all of them.
No, that's fine. I just, I want to see, okay. I was like, there was one that I was pretty sure that you had, and I just wanted to confirm. Yeah. The other thing that, as you kind of tap these walls, is your hands kind of tingle.
Like an electrical tingle? Or...
You're hoping it's electrical.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
if not, then you don't know what's causing that.
Fun.
Yeah.
So how long have you been a firefighter?
8 years.
Okay. Take the job everywhere?
What?
You take the job everywhere?
On missions. I figured that's my skill set.
Okay.
EMT, breaking down doors.
Get us in.
Show me the door.
You're able to look around. And I think,
The door is more of a state of mind.
I think an hour in, now we get to call for first roll.
Oh, yeah.
I need everybody to roll me search.
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 Okay.
The default 20%.
Hell yeah.
So D&D nut here needs to roll below this number.
You want to roll lower than the number, as close to but under the number as you can.
Ah, dang it!
Hey.
Good.
I'm 1 over.
1.
Great. 1 is almost the best you can roll, aside from a crit. But yeah, with 1, no, you look, despite the fact that this architecture is hurting your brain something fierce, you have been paying close attention every time that these key cards have been activated, and you've kind of figured out, if you just sort of squint and soft focus a little bit, it's really easy to find the kind of glowing spot where there's this faint sense of the light for whatever the keypad is. You would point it out, so you have identified the wall across from the elevator. Seems to be where the entrance door is. And now, as you get closer with that good of a roll, you can just see the finest of the cracks of this. And you remember that that Clara had said that they had sent a fiber optic cable in somehow to look in here. So you're guessing that somewhere along here, if you look close enough, you're probably going to find a very tiny hole that they either drilled out or that was placed in specifically for that purpose.
I'm going to go and find this hole,
Great.
take off the gas mask, and get right down to it and just sniff and see if there's any sort of anything unnatural, or natural as in gas.
And anything that shouldn't be there.
Yes.
Yes. You take a whiff and you are hit overwhelmingly with the smell of gingerbread.
Sits straight up, pulls the gas mask off. Gingerbread.
My God. You look like you have experience in sniffing holes.
Everybody at home roll sanity.
Don't forget to donate.
Well,
Speaking of donations, since I have already interrupted our flow, we did receive 2,500 bits from Jay Matthews, one for every GM at the table. Hey, but now we've evened out. 4 for you, 4 for me. What
Now
could go wrong?
contractually obligated to run a game.
That's how they get you.
This was the secret, is to just get Mark into this chair.
Gingerbread?
yeah, it is December.
Do you think he had an allergy?
Maybe.
With my nose condition, I can't smell anything.
Yeah, that deviated septum really does a number on you.
I'm gonna try and look through the hole, just see if there's a way to look and see, or if
It's
there's no way to get the
Fiber
angle
optic
right.
cable in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, you can kind of get down. Look, it's really just that it's so small. Like you can see that lights are on.
Right.
So either they were left on, or somehow they were able to like activate the lights from outside. Again, everything in this building seems extremely automated, as you've pointed out. So could be either one.
I'm actually wondering if everything is automated. In case of a power outage, there has to be some sort of manual mechanism to get inside.
Cleo, open the door.
Hello. I don't recognize your voice. Can I be of assistance?
We need to see the CEO.
I'm sorry, do you have an appointment?
Yes.
My calendar doesn't show an appointment. Can you
Check
please state
again.
your name?
Check again.
My calendar still does not show an appointment. Is it possible it could be listed under another name?
My name is Check again. Check again.
I'm sorry, I don't see an appointment. There is suddenly, you feel like a ripple of that, like, electricity. Kind of just everybody gets almost like that static effect.
I take 2 steps away from.
Leo,
Yes,
can we make an appointment with the CEO?
certainly. When would you like me to find you an appointment?
Right now, plus like 20 seconds.
There's a brief moment. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble connecting to the CEO. Are you sure there is no other time that would be convenient for an appointment?
I'm afraid not.
There's another pause. Please hold. Please hold. Please hold. The CEO will see you now. And the door silently opens.
I'm glad y'all figured that out, because there was no way Cooper Barstow was
I
going
go
to
in
do
before anything. Before I guts. It's like,
Just-
Move.
Yeah.
You walk into it's one of those like beautiful minimalist right out of an HBO series, huge like open concept studio penthouse. There's like kind of an inset, like, you know, it's the couch pit of the 70s, but cool now for
There's one
current
step
era.
that separates each room in a house with no walls.
Sort of. Yeah. It's got a lot of this vibe. It's very odd. But it's, you know, one big room. There's like a whole couch set up. You see a big blank wall that you are guessing is probably secretly a TV, because it's where you would put a TV based on the configuration of everything else. There's like a glass table that has like 3 artfully placed gold balls on it as a centerpiece. Huge glass windows that look out and give you this, what were it lighter outside, were it not the evening, would give you a glorious view of like the ocean and the rest of the island or whatever. And on the floor, in the middle of this space, is a very attractive, incredibly naked man lying on his back, eyes closed, with a branch of something jammed into his chest and sticking out from his rib cage.
God, that man's naked.
Golden balls, naked man, this screams Kappa.
Also of note, there is no blood anywhere around this man, despite the branch jutting out of his chest. In fact, the only color in this room that is not the sort of like white, gray, gold modernist palette is clusters of red berries that are in fact attached to this branch. And I'm going to need everyone to roll me sanity.
Yeah.
uh-oh.
What? That's what I roll.
What's so? Uh-oh.
So what is your sanity, and what did you...
My sanity points is 55,
Okay.
and I have rolled a 66.
Oh, that is what we call in the industry a critical fail. So, you are just going to take the full 4 points of sanity loss. You don't even get to roll your d4. You're just going to take all of it. You've seen a lot of dead bodies in your time. What makes this so different for you?
He's naked.
Great.
So much naked. I got a 30. My sanity is currently 70.
Yep, that's a dead guy.
60, but rolled a 62.
Okay, roll me a d4.
2.
You're going to lose 2 sanity.
I have rolled a 52 over a 35.
Great. That's another d4. Yep.
I will take a single point of sanity.
Great.
And we lose it from that big number?
Yeah, from the big number of sanity points. If you hit your breaking point, make sure to call it out.
Okay.
What is the breaking point?
It is
Mine is not written.
It is your sanity points minus your
minus your base POW.
base POW. So 11. So if that reaches 44, you have a little bit of a mental break.
Okay.
Yeah. If you hit your breaking point, please tell me, because then I get to give you fun new problems to deal with on a mental level that aren't just me.
Or your fellow players.
Yeah.
Well, this is all well and good, I will say, trying not to look at the body that's not bleeding in the way the body should bleed. Can I sniff to try to find where this smell of gingerbread is coming from?
Everything. Just
God.
this room, just like, it's like somebody. Here's the thing. It is the overwhelm of somebody who has like too many Glade plugins, but it is not the bad chemicalness of a air freshener. It is the like beautiful warming scent of walking into your grandmother's house at the holidays after she's been baking. It is very lovely and comforting and incredibly incongruous with the dead naked man with a branch protruding from his chest laying on the floor.
Do you know how long he's been dead?
Clara would have told, I did not tell you. Clara would have told you in the car that they got the call, or they got the ping at like noon today, and it's like 6 p.m. So you don't necessarily know.
The body shouldn't be smelling.
No, there shouldn't be like it's been within 24 hours, probably far.
It's also
less.
clearly temperature controlled in here if you like being naked.
Yeah, the naked is a question that you can pursue or not, but you know.
I mean, we should find if there's a pile of clothes somewhere.
Like he got naked because he felt a tree springing out of his chest.
Wait, did
That's not a
tree
very
didn't
normal
come
thing that you just said.
from his chest, or did it go to his chest?
You're
I'm gonna examine.
as I say, you can take a look at the body. Did you want to do something? Sorry, I want to make sure I'm not skipping over.
Yeah, no. Where was I gonna go?
Keep your hands off those balls.
Yeah, no. Cooper is at the golden balls, looking at the dead body. Back to the ground, or
Yeah,
backside up?
like back on the ground, face up, just laying flat. Kind of think like yoga neutral position, the corpse position, as it is called. Hey, he's just laying flat on his back. Eyes are closed. Hair has just fallen where it has fallen. Does not look like there's not obvious signs of violence or struggle here, but it is extremely weird that there is no blood. As you get closer, go ahead and give me, do you have like first aid or medicine?
So
or...
my medicine is terrible, but I have a good first aid.
Roll first aid. That's
Okay.
perfectly valid.
Because I also want to see, did he fall and hit his head?
Yeah, try to
Is
see,
there's a
like, is
little
there
bit of
something we're
bruising?
not noticing here?
It's 100.
100. That's a dead guy, and he's extremely naked.
These dice go,
We would be really good at our jobs if we was just wearing clothes.
oh my god, I can't stop.
Cover the little people ears. This is where we play blue for a minute. You were very distracted by the fact that unfortunately sometimes when people die they get boners, and this guy definitely has one.
So, I'm gonna go find his clothes.
Wounds up here. I'll go ahead and lean down and get my hair off. I've got kind of like this flocking seagulls that's been covering
Yeah.
the like side of my face.
Wait a minute. I don't know if I would have come on this mission if I had known that.
You didn't have a choice.
And I'll just lift it up so everyone can kind of see that I'm missing an ear.
Oh,
and I've got
God.
claw marks all the way from like my crown down to like the base of my jaw, which is conveniently where all of my hair has been falling. To keep it out of my face and then just peek open his eyes and see if there's any sort of discoloration there.
I
got no skills. I'm just curious.
That's fine. Go ahead and roll me a first aid just for funsies.
Yeah.
You're still gonna get some information.
100.
You're gonna get none. Never mind. I was gonna say you're still gonna get some information. I just want to see if you get more information. No, you go to lift up his eyes, and you have a sudden flash of moment of like, what the fuck am I doing? Like as you were like down here, and just like, why? Like you basically just have a little like mini existential crisis for a second. No mechanical damage, just like emotional damage.
Do you think his ear was taken off by a naked man?
I'm looking at Arthur's scratch marks. Does this tick off in my brain, in Cooper's brain? Kami?
Give me an occult roll.
Yeah, always good. And, okay, 55.
Ooh.
It's a crit of some kind.
On a
70.
55 on a 70. Okay.
You have a useful skill.
I know, this is what I'm here for, baby.
Skill.
And apparently, whoa, holy shit, persuading people.
Good to know.
We're just like, yes, we agree. Can we move on? I don't need to be a part of this.
I was gonna say,
Yes, I
weirdly,
agree.
he
Stop
is
talking.
the guy you want talking to people as a distraction. Having not that anyone would ever know this, but given that you don't have any actual first-hand experience with Kami, it's hard to say for sure. What you can certainly tell is that that was a violent attack. His ear was not surgically removed, it was torn. You can tell just by the way it has healed over. And whatever did that was frenzied and violent.
I forgot in the heat of the moment that you were rolling that on him, not any of the actual mystery that you were looking at. Like the one successful roll.
Why
you
would
had
we
is
investigate the
figuring
mystery
out
when we can
yourself.
investigate each other?
Exactly.
Again, my classic thing of like, I was like, so where I'm like, oh, I don't have enough stuff. And then I was like, I'm gonna have to like expedite things, which is a good problem to have.
We all have 3 players to interact with.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's fine.
I'm gonna go to, if I could find like a bathroom attached to this thing. I want to go through his medicine cabinet. I want to see what he was into or on or anything like that.
You wander around. Again, this is a big open space, but you know there's clearly got to be private. Like there is not a bed in here, so there's got to be a bedroom somewhere. There is not bathroom. Like you're not seeing like there's not a kitchen here.
Yeah.
These things have to exist. You feel like you're walking in circles for a little bit until you suddenly walk kind of by a wall that you definitely already have walked by, and you see that there's like almost the illusion. It's the maze in Labyrinth where you like it looks like a wall and then you realize you can't actually step through, but the white throws everything off, so it's hard to see. You step into a closet that is lined with a bunch of perfectly white clothing, different styles, you know, there's like business, there's casual, whatever, but it is all pure white. And then from there you sort of like, again, like there doesn't seem to be a way out. You're not even sure if you can find the way out that you came in from until you realize that the 2 of the racks are offset and you can actually slide between those, and that puts you into a kitchen. From the kitchen, you're able to kind of identify that like ever so slight humming of where a refrigerator is, and behind where you hear that humming, again, no visible door, but behind where that humming is, you find another one of these sort of weird spots, and you are able to step through that, and that leads you into a bathroom. And you are immediately slapped in the face with an even stronger scent of this pervasive gingerbread, pure white and glass bathroom. Shocking no one. What is shocking about this bathroom is that the bathtub is full of some, viscous white liquid that smells insanely strongly of gingerbread. I'm gonna need you to make a sanity roll.
Yep. I will fail.
Great.
Heftily, but not critically.
Okay, roll me a d4.
I will.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, you lose 3 sanity as you realize that the bathtub is full of eggnog.
Eggnog.
That doesn't smell like eggnog.
It does not. It smells like gingerbread.
That isn't normal. For science, I would like to drink the eggnog.
Sure. There are. There are 2 like beautifully cut crystalline glasses that are sitting on like the little like counter area. You can just dip one of those in and sip it. It is delightful.
I'll get a couple glasses for everyone else and bring it back out.
From everyone else's perspective, Zach just vanishes through a wall, seemingly, and then reappears a few minutes later with 2 beautiful crystalline cut glasses full of some viscous white liquid that smells like gingerbread.
It's like Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon had sex with Clockwork Orange. I don't know if I trust this.
I have zero idea what that means.
I'm just over here really regretting my choice to not retcon that he's naked from the jump. That was
His
a
clothing's
bad
back there,
choice
by
on
the
my
way.
part. Yeah.
There's white suits.
Pants. That's all he needs. Pants.
There's pants in there.
We can put pants on him.
My hands are filled with white liquid.
Gordon.
Just get a robe
No.
to drape over him, literally any fabric.
I've only got this eggnog.
There's a towel.
Would you
Towel.
like some
There's got to be a
eggnog?
towel. There's a towel. There was a.
Yes, there's
I've
a
only
bathroom
got
past
my
the
own
refrigerator.
clothes, and these shorts are not coming.
All right, I'm going find a
Ever?
towel.
They come off
Do they?
with effort.
Davis, you are
do
able
whatever you
to.
want.
It takes you a minute. You have a similar experience of like, how the hell does this architecture work? You are able to at least get into the closet. Good enough. There is a beautiful, luxurious, like plush bath, like absorbent bathrobe, as well as like several pure white silk kimonos. You were able to grab any and or all of those and just yeet them over this guy.
You
It's a
pull
nice
out a
little tent.
kimono.
Oh, no. Fluffy robe.
Fluffy robe makes less than a tent.
Got me plot.
Cleo, please open all doors, lights to full.
Of course. Everything brightens up slightly. You hear some like, zoom, zoom, zoom noises from like around. You do see that big blank white patch of wall suddenly like kind of starts glowing, and you can now kind of see the edges of like a television. It's got some like very calming zen like music playing. Think like when you first walk into a hotel room and it's always on that. But it's just like some kind of like zen meditation sounding music or whatever. Is there anything else I can assist with?
Yes, Arthur, you're a genius. What happened here?
I'm sorry.
What here happened?
It's an AI assistant. It doesn't actually know anything. It just has a lot of pre-programmed.
Well,
Cleo.
that is very derogatory.
Is
Are you
it?
an AI?
I mean, it's just mean. Let's just put it that way.
Got it.
Cleo, is there any? I'm taking cues from you, big guy. Is there any security footage of this place in the last 24 hours?
There is plenty of security footage throughout the building. However, if you are speaking specifically about the penthouse, there are no cameras in here in order to preserve Evan's privacy.
I'm gonna. Oh wait, it's a Nokia black phone, right?
Yeah, it's like the classic Nokia brick from the late 90s, early aughts.
So no Wi-Fi.
No.
Fuck.
Cell service, yes. Wi-Fi, no.
You can text with T9.
Gosh, it is so slow to type this out.
Would you like some assistance? You seem to be trying to contact someone. Your devices appear archaic and outdated. Would you like something easier to use?
Yes, please. Something that can connect to Wi-Fi.
Of course. You see suddenly the humming meditation wall turns into like the front page of a Helpstone branded internet browser.
God, they're good.
And you also see that this kind of big white rectangle that looked like it might have just been the back of the couch, like the top just kind of like vanishes, and there's like a selection of like tablets and phones that are kind of lined up there. Please help yourself to one of our guest devices.
Thank you. And I'm going to look through the Wi-Fi registry of devices nearby. See, I have heard of many places where you can share houses and people put cameras in the weirdest shit. And right, this guy is naked, so I know he's a pervert. Takes one to know one. So there's probably a camera in one of these devices somewhere, and I'm gonna look through to find a Wi-Fi code that just doesn't make sense.
There is a singular Wi-Fi. It is Helpstone. It is password protected, but you are already connected to it.
How about? Are there any Bluetooths?
Go to Bluetooth.
Bluetooth.
There's a set of Unz speakers. You're kind of shocked that it is a brand that is not Helpstone.
Oots. Cleo, play the last music that was playing here.
Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Yoo-hoo! Oh, and it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride
Cleo,
together
stop.
with you.
Thank you.
That was the eeriest thing that's happened this entire session, guys. I am shook.
Imagine him listening to
Do
that.
I need to make you roll sanity for that one?
Player, at least.
Imagine.
Don't forget to donate.
He's
Would you like to
listening
hear
that.
Imagine by John Lennon?
No, definitely not.
No,
that
but
is the
Imagine
dumbest
Dragons
song
is a
ever.
great band.
Would you like to hear Radioactive by Imagine Dragons?
I'm hearing it right now in my head.
Wonderful. Do you have bone conductive speakers installed? If not, we can provide some.
What was the last appointment that was on Evan's calendar?
The last appointment on Mr. Haazar's calendar was for last Saturday with Joanna.
That makes sense. She did seem like a lovely young woman. And also the CFO.
Yes.
Would it have been here in the penthouse?
I believe they met downstairs in the offices. However, they have been known to do what is colloquially termed a walk and talk. You can hear the quotations in the AI's voice.
What is the closest camera to this apartment?
There are 9 security cameras exterior to this penthouse to cover all directions on the grounds.
So the hallway outside.
There are no cameras on this floor internally.
But you're right. Conceivably, if someone came here and stabbed that poor entrepreneur with a branch, they must have been seen coming in with the branch somewhere on some camera. I'll look into that. I don't really want to be here in this room anymore. What?
Why do you think we were called here?
Well, because we're experts.
Your Nokia's going off.
Yeah. My snake game just hit a new high school.
You've been playing Snake this whole time.
What? Why do you think we were called here?
There is a 0% chance a human killed this man.
Kami.
Unfortunately, he's closer to being right.
So, you are saying that a non-human came up the elevator where the cameras were, or what?
I'm saying something, most likely, made that tree burst out of his chest.
Did the tree burst out of his chest, or did the tree go into his chest?
I'm going to give you this one for free because this is just a basic looking to determine which way thing. It went in.
Boo.
I'm sorry. I like the... No,
Someone
it did go
stabbed
in.
this man with a tree.
It's just the branch.
Someone stabbed this man with part of a tree.
How thick is the branch,
Damn it.
diameter-wise?
The one up top, not the one up bottom.
Well, you saw me going like, do I make the shape with my
Watching
hand
the
or do I
bowling ball
just...
aim for the gutter and just fall in?
I did say it was a holiday one shot, not that it was a family one shot. Like 2.5 inches. It's pretty narrow.
Okay.
Stop it. Stop it now.
The one underneath the robe, however.
There's something that there's something that they say in firefighter school.
Yes?
The bigger the base, the bigger the tower.
Because that was
That's what they say. I don't know.
In
why.
case anyone was wondering, Evan is a size 10.5 shoe. And his palms are not growing fur. Anyway.
the bigger the base, the bigger the tower. Okay, I'm back.
Where were you going
good.
with that?
Good.
I was just making an innuendo, man.
Okay.
Arthur, you get a text message.
There. Check my phone.
It's from Clara, and it just says letter U OK question mark.
No. Well, physically, yes. Currently, there are no outside threats to this group's life.
Understood.
I have a question that I, as a character, am not prepared to answer, but maybe one of you people is a botanist. Is one of you people a botanist? Are you skilled in the art of botany?
I know we've got someone with zoology. I don't think we have anyone with botany.
Is this
Give me one of those computers.
branch something that could have come from the trees growing on this island? That's my question.
Take a picture of branch shooting out, reverse image search it, and try to figure out what this plant is. And then just start doing it with all the weird stuff too, like the berries. And then I'm gonna also just start Googling different searches like, what are other things that smell like ginger? What are things that smell like gingerbread? Are there poisons that smell sweet?
Sorry, I realized
worries.
that is a great question, and I had to actually double check climate really quick.
The internet.
This is why I have my computer here in front of me.
The larch.
The large.
He just has a Lorax right in his chest.
I speak for the trees, says Danny DeVito.
God damn.
You reverse image search this branch, and it comes back as the Ilex opaca or American holly.
More Christmas! Yay! Berries, I'm assuming, are Christmas holly berry.
Why would he be killed with a Christmas-themed thing? With eggnog? We've seen him naked. Is he Jewish?
His name is. Well, I was gonna say his.
Gotcha, Booth.
His name is Middle Eastern. So it could be. Azar?
Would you like to check under the
I think
towel?
you don't remember, do you? You have to look.
I don't remember. I do have to look for science.
Speaking of science, I've got a
Sanity roll
40%.
now. A 40% what?
Science.
Oh, I was somewhere else. We're good.
I was gonna say, is this a science roll or a religion roll?
I'm pretty
Alondra.
sure it's a 50-50.
Alondra begged us to take this game seriously online.
I was the fool who decided he was gonna be naked. I will talk about it more in the After Dark. That was intentional, not for this, but I love your intuition. Please give me a Constitution roll for whether you can stomach lifting up this.
I'm much better at Constitution than Sanity. Can I make it a Sanity roll instead?
I mean, if you're just gonna look up the robe.
I'll make a Constitution.
If you're just gonna lift the robe and check, like this isn't a roll. You're either gonna
I'm fine.
you're gonna
We're
know
fine.
or not.
We're
I
fine.
just great.
We're okay.
You peek under
penis.
you peek under
It's
the
okay.
robe.
It's natural.
Is it?
While you cannot fully determine if he is Jewish based solely on the state of his lower appendage, there is a pretty good guess between that and his last name that he could be. I'm going to put it that way.
Good news, guys.
Is that
I think we've solved this mystery.
Cleo? Is there a fireplace here?
Thomas is never gonna let me GM on this channel again. Would you like a fireplace? A wall just opens and there is now a fireplace.
Great. Don't start a fire yet. I am gonna go investigate the fireplace.
Great.
Looking for
I'm following.
Santa Claus?
I'm following.
Footprints?
Yeah, no,
You
any
know.
evidence that somebody came down a chimney. That's a very
And
valid
or if
and
maybe
totally
somebody
normal-
burned evidence as
Not
well.
crazier than any other thing
Yeah.
we found here.
Forensic. you
Yeah,
know?
no, you're very, very good. You walk up. This fireplace is fully encased in glass, and inside are beautiful crystal glass molded logs, and you can see the little like flame jets of like the gas fireplace underneath it. This thing is super fake. Like it does do like the flame thing, but it is one of those like fully contained.
It's the museum version of a
Yes.
fireplace.
There is no blood like spewing out from where it's.
There's no blood at all.
There is. You have not seen blood anywhere in this room thus far.
This is a family show, don't you know?
In my business, there's also a saying:
European family show.
the first stab is free.
All right, well, let's see what happens with the second. And I take off my fedora, I push up my glasses, and I'm going to grab the branch, and I'm going to do a pull.
You pull a holly
The
branch.
top one, not the lower one.
You pull a holly branch out of this man's chest.
And I look in the hole. The
You
top
too, huh?
hole.
It is full of viscera. And I'm going to need you to make me a
Better
sanity
the hell
check
make a sanity
as
check.
you lift it out and you hear the like suction of something being removed from a human body, and you look in and you see organs.
33 for under a 58.
I did not know that Cooper Barstow, conspiracy theorist blogger, was going to be the critter of the night. Yeah. I mean, there's goop in there, but there's not like you do not get like blood suddenly gushing out. The reasonable thing to assume here, right, would be that somehow he was stabbed so cleanly that it like sealed and the blood just didn't come out. No, that does not seem to be the case. There is almost no blood like on this branch.
Vampires! Sorry.
Or he was killed somewhere else.
Or Christmas vampires. You said that it was non-human.
you know-
vampires wouldn't have been
I'm
seen
going
on
to
the
the kitchen.
cameras.
Cleo, was a vampire invited in here?
Not that I am aware of, but anyone who received an invitation would have been allowed in, so presumably, were they a vampire, they would have been permitted.
God, she's good.
All right, I'm gonna just walk all around, open doors, look for a murder scene.
Great. You start walking around, look, you're heading to the kitchen. You critted on that pull. Here's the thing. I am going to actually give you another piece of information because you got kind of down close. His eyes are a little bit open now because
I got distracted.
because Arthur tried to open them and then had an existential crisis. As you see, you look and his eyes are very bloodshot, and there's a lot of kind of damage to the veins, like blood burst in the veins. This is something that, Cooper, do you have any medical skills of any sort? First aid,
It's me. I have medical
medicine.
skills. Get me.
I don't have any medicine. I've got 10% in first aid, but I've got a 40% in science. So if this guy's
Okay,
been huffing some weird
No,
shit.
40% in science. Go ahead and give me a roll.
Part of that's, at least 5% of that's biology.
I mean, you went to high school, I presume.
My God.
37 under the 40.
It's petechial hemorrhaging.
How about it?
It's petechial hemorrhaging.
She said as if we all know exactly what it is. We're not all horror writers like you are, Wanda. You're going to have to explain it.
Well, great. So petechial hemorrhaging is something that happens when a lot of the small capillaries and blood vessels in someone's face, generally face and eyes is where it's most visible, burst, usually brought about by conditions such as strangulation or drowning.
Oh.
What have you found?
Petechial hemorrhaging in the eyes.
My God. You mean the thing that's brought about by strangulation or drowning?
Exactly.
Or just specific kinds of struggle could also cause
Very
it.
high amounts of struggle, but there doesn't seem to be any strangulation. But I'm gonna open his mouth and I'm gonna sniff for eggnog, even though I can't.
Oh, it smells so aggressively like gingerbread.
My God.
He drowned in the eggnog.
And with that, we're going to take a break. Please stick around. Or don't. I can't make you do anything. We will be back very soon to see if anybody figures out what's going on here or if I just throw myself off of this penthouse. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Hello, friends of foes, fays, and fiends, and welcome back to Quest and Chaos. We are playing our holiday one-shot using that oh-so-festive system of Eldritch Horror Delta Green. Our not fully initiated, we're not even B-string, we're like F-string agents, have been tasked with trying to solve the mysterious murder, something, of the CEO of a tech company in the locked penthouse apartment, and so far things are going bad. No one's having a good time, except the audience. So we have just determined that this man apparently drowned in a bathtub full of eggnog, and then was placed in the middle of his living room with a bough of holly driven through his heart.
And it doesn't look like he's sticky or anything. He looks clean. It's just like eggnog is coming off the bread.
The same smell that you were getting from the eggnog and that is permeating the house seems to be intensely strong as you get up into his face, yes.
Friends, this is a commie murder if I've ever seen one. They have taken American traditions and then used it against this young fellow here, Evan Hazar, and drowned him in eggnog. Drove a holly through his chest to think he was stabbed. Classic mischief of a commie.
No, that doesn't make any sense at all.
No, it doesn't.
I'm afraid not.
Why not? How can you refute my excellent laying out of things?
Well, let me ask you this.
I'm sorry, were you looking for information on the Red Scare?
Yes.
A bunch of articles start popping up about the 1950s persecution.
Oh, I thought you meant Santa Claus. I'm sorry.
The Red Scare would be such a good name for like a serial killer. That's so good.
Hey, Sam, I have a pitch for a Christmas game.
Yeah. Throwing that away for later.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. Where'd all the eggnog come from?
Where'd all the eggnog come from?
Why is his tub filled with eggnog?
An incoming call pops up on the TV screen.
Answer.
You see it is a video call. You see Ima, the very anxious young Asian woman. She is sitting in what is clearly some sort. It is also extremely white and extremely modern, but this one's clearly a laboratory setting. And she's got like the video call up, and she's like, "Hi, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to interrupt. They said the elevator hadn't come back down, so I assumed that you might all be up here. So it might be just faster. I pulled those logs. Do you want me to send it to one of the guest devices up in the penthouse for you?"
Yes. And just pick up one of the tablets and just read off the serial number from the back.
Yeah, you see her like frenetically typing, and then she says, "Okay, if you need anything else, there should be like an auto call app on the device you can hit there, and it'll automatically connect you to any of us if you need to talk to us. Thanks, bye." And it like screen goes black, and you quickly see like a succession of like files like airdropping in to this tablet. There's a bunch of key code like logs. Words are hard, guys. It's all the like taps for all of the doors. Everything's broken down, almost like spreadsheet style or whatever. And then there is both a link to live feeds of all of the security cams and links to like the rolling backups.
Awesome. Just airdrop those to the big screen to get all the live cams up.
Sure.
Just to be like, hey,
yeah,
these are live.
There's like 40 cameras. So when you throw them all up, they're extremely tiny, but they are throughout a lot of the building. There's a bunch of exterior ones covering most of the grounds of this compound, and even some that are on the front gates, like that one road that you guys came up, showing anyone who's approaching. And then there's a whole bunch in various like hallways and rooms, mostly office areas and hallways. You don't see anything that really looks like living quarters. You know from what Clara told you that there are several people who live on site here. You're guessing probably Evan and the other 3 people who you met, which is why they would have been here. They probably have housing of some sort on site in this building. But there do not seem to be cameras attached to any of those, probably a privacy thing. As you are looking, every room in this space is extremely similar. Everything is like white and gold and gray and chrome. It is all this extremely like slick, clean, modernist aesthetic, and it is sometimes very difficult to tell if a space is like a conference room or a electronics like build bench or a science laboratory, because every time you think you start to identify it, something doesn't fit. You're going along and you're like, oh, those are like tools for electrical components, and then there's a coffee maker. Nothing quite makes sense. The other thing you start to realize as you're looking at all these cameras, you can see the labels of like what floor and whatever, there's a very concrete system. The architecture doesn't make any sense. There are rooms in this space that look like they are bigger than the exterior floor plan, and then there are hallways that you're looking at like, on the second floor, there's 4 rooms, and then this hallway, so those should connect, and you realize that the geometry is not physically possible. I need everybody to roll sanity.
Dun, dun, dun.
No.
Critting hard.
But like the good
Another
way,
one, yeah.
The good way.
I will fail.
Succeed.
Okay. If you succeeded, you just take 1. If you failed, please roll a d4.
Even with a crit?
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially with your crit.
44 under a 58.
It still doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Your human brain cannot understand.
None of this makes any sense. I will summon up Joanna using the technology that has been provided for me.
Yeah, you walk over, there is this, like, it looks like some sort of, like, internal messaging app, Slack, but much cooler and slicker.
Slick.
Yeah, slick, there we go. And you can go through and you can find, there are, in fact, 4 people who are pre-programmed into this. It is Evan Haazar, your dead guy, Joanna Gree Ulfsdotter, Ima Watanabe, and Keen Driscoll.
Mihongo.
I will contact Joanna through this.
Yes.
And say, we need you up here.
Yeah, you hit it. It seems to route, like, rings to her cell phone.
Okay, yeah.
Seems to be what happens. And you just get a very clipped, yes?
We need you up here.
The penthouse?
The penthouse. The scene of the crime.
My key card won't get me up there. I'm not allowed.
We'll let you in.
I don't... You'll have to meet me a floor below and take me up with one of your key cards. My key card won't tap me up to that floor.
I didn't understand, but now I understand. I'll go out to meet her.
Okay.
She hangs up before confirming that you're gonna meet her. Before we get too much further in, I forgot about this. We do have a couple more bits to give out. We have 500 bits from Duke Fleeg to the players.
Duke Fleeg!
And then we have a belated 500 bits from our own Gail, who could not be here tonight. I'm so sorry you're ill. But this is to Sam for the horrible eggnog situation.
I will spend it in your honor. Not right now, though.
Are you sure you don't want me there? I could be a pretty persuasive person.
I deeply, deeply don't want you there.
Okay.
But thank you.
Understood. You're right. As a person who understands that this is a scene that is beyond human understanding, I need to be here.
Yes, I need you to keep an eye on the 2 of them.
Understood.
You never know who might be a commie in disguise.
Oh, God. It goes deeper than I thought.
Could even be you.
It goes even deeper.
I'm okay, but I had a moment. Have I been taken over? But no, we're good. We're still Cooper Barstow. Oh, we're still Cooper Barstow, I think.
I'm sorry, were you looking for videos from Cooper Barstow?
No, wait,
Your YouTube channel pops up and starts playing a very deep dive.
Episode 21. Child drowning? Or was it actually a child who drowned themselves?
Yeah. Some very deep cut on a clearly solved, unsolved mystery from about 4 years ago. You were going to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the kitchen to examine the eggnog tub.
Yeah. Well, it's
Yes.
it's into the closet, then
Closet,
the kitchen,
kitchen,
to the
bathroom.
bathroom. This geography makes no sense. Architecture. The floor plan here doesn't make any sense.
Is there a big ladle or something to kind of like stir it around and look inside for something?
You go into the kitchen with all of these very smooth cabinets and start like having
Gas
to
mask
kind of
on.
like palm them. They're like perfectly inset, so you have to like find the and then like kind of do the click in to get it to pop out or whatever. You find a lot of pristine stainless steel cookware that looks like it may never have seen food. But you were able, you can find like a big old ladle or a big serving spoon or something and take it and start
Looking to see if blood mixes in or anything, or
Eggnog is thicker than blood.
Is that something that is said in your profession?
Just viscosity, man.
Viscosity.
You stir around through this eggnog, and aside from the waves of calming and grandma reminiscent gingerbread smells that should be really comforting and are kind of just getting increasingly more disconcerting, muffled by the gas mask a little bit to help, but you can just tell. No blood, nothing weird pops up out of this tub. It is full of eggnog. You're able to find like the like everything else in this thing, the drain is like, you can't find the drain because it's presumably like perfectly inset in, and there's got to be some sort of, you've gotten pretty good at kind of figuring out where the secret triggers are, so you can kind of find the spot where you're like, oh, I'll bet if I tap this, it's gonna pop the drain up. You can decide if you want to let any of this precious eggnog drain.
I am going to find a giant like a soup kettle.
Yeah, like the huge stew pot. Yeah.
Fill it up, put that aside, and drain it.
Okay, great.
A lot of them like, you have made the
Just in
mystery
case.
unsolvable. Nice.
You can't break my game. That would require there to be a game in the first place.
While he's slopping around, I'm gonna pull out my Nokia
Yep.
and just shoot Clara a text and be like, "Do you have access to a company computer?"
Yes.
And I'll just write up some code for her of like a search of and/oring a bunch of things of holly berries, eggnog,
Gingerbread. Or ginger.
and Christmas spirit.
And looking over your shoulder, I'm just gonna be like, and don't forget to throw in some Kami in there. K-A-M-I. No, not C. No.
You said he drowned in eggnog, correct?
Yes.
How fit do you think he is? Hold his breath. 2, 3 minutes?
Based on his composition, I can't be quite certain because I can say I can hold my breath for a long time.
Got it. Well, we should probably check his lung capacity, and I'll just go over and step onto his chest and see how much air I can squeeze out of it.
You step onto his chest, and eggnog begins to gush forth from his mouth as you expel it from his lungs.
Does any come out through the hole?
A little bit spurts out through the hole. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me sanity. Anybody who's in there to witness you, thankfully you went going downstairs.
As someone
You're
who
in the
adapted
kitchen.
to violence,
You're fine, actually.
I need to.
No, yeah.
Oh no! 62.
I finally found the thing you
It's
can't.
when it comes out of the hole. That's where it becomes problematic.
You know what?
You're expecting blood and you do not get blood.
I'm gonna put it on a bond.
Yeah, push it off on a bond.
Girl at cafe who remembers order.
Great,
Meg
great.
with a question mark?
Roll a d6 for this one, and then you can push that much off.
Oh gosh, I've lost 2 things
Yeah, you
on
can put. Yeah, you can push all
Meg.
2. I'm playing fast and loose with the bond mechanics for anybody who's about to rules lawyer me from the chat here. Where sometimes there's restrictions on it, and you have to roll for how much of the thing you can push off. We're not playing that way. It's a one shot. I'm trying to kill them.
I just think when I see that starting to pour out, I just think of my order: flat white, extra milk, dough or extra syrup, flat white, extra milk, no, extra syrup.
Called a lot.
You keep saying milk in your head, and you realize it's because you're watching all of this eggnog show onto the floor.
Flat white,
as
flat
it
white, flat white.
spreads. Flat white takes on a whole new meaning as what you would expect to be the pool of blood that he should have had around him from the stab wound is now just nog.
Okay.
Firefighter,
Yes.
how long would it take you to get there to here?
What?
Where you're at, how long to get here?
I don't know.
Go!
Okay. I'm gonna try. I am not going to rush through this. I'm going to
No,
slowly walk.
you're
You know
gonna-
what? I take that back. Everything about it being a firefighter is about being fast and first. I'm recklessly gonna try and get there as fast as I can.
Cool. I would like you to roll me. Sorry, I have to look at a thing. I would like
Zoology.
Heavy weapons.
no, this is okay. This is actually 2 rolls.
Psychotherapy.
I need an athletics roll to see how quickly you're moving, but I also need a power roll to see how well you can back navigate this incredibly weird architecture.
15 out of 60 on the athletics.
You're moving so slick and so clean.
power roll. 15 out of 65.
15 out of 65. This architecture is hurting your brain. Like you are starting to feel like a migraine coming on trying to understand it, but you are able to sort of like, in the way that you would in a high pressure, like navigating, in a fire looking for someone, you kind of have that like zen, like zero in of like, right, and then I stepped back this way, and then I turned, and it's over here, and this is the biggest wall, so that's going to be, and you can kind of slide, and you navigate out. It takes you maybe like 30 seconds to get
Slow.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not your personal best.
I could do it faster.
Yeah, but carrying this guy?
Oh, God, no. That'd be hard.
Okay, we'll call it a minute. And I'll just start going through the logs and just look for any chain of events that happened within a 4-minute period. Because you gotta drown the guy, you gotta move him over here, you gotta stab him, maybe expand it to 6 minutes. But yeah,
Where'd the branch come from?
whatever
They
stabbed him.
come in with the branch?
Yeah.
And then yeah, I'm just sat on
You're just going through all these.
thing in here. None of the architecture makes sense. I'll sit on a counter.
I mean,
chair,
there's
step-
like couches and
There's
chairs.
the golden
They-
balls.
Don't sit on his balls, man.
Yeah, just feet up on a couch, and I'll just
Okay,
be playing.
and
the
you're
iPad
looking for a 4 to 6 minute window.
window
essentially?
of a chain of doors going. Any sort of sequence of events that it's like this was suspicious before noon, but after that meeting we heard he took
Yeah.
the previous day.
Cool. You're gonna look at that. Let's pan over to Zach. You have popped down a floor. This is a you guessed it, white and glass hallway. You're not sure what it is, but you are able to kind of like pop down and step out and then release the elevator so that it is accessible. You're gonna have to wait there a moment or whatever, but you hear the door just open again. You're in this like surreal white and glass space for a little bit, and then it just opens, and this insanely tall blonde woman, who you know is Joanna, the CFO, steps out, walks out, is towering over you, not in a not unintentional way, but also just like she's incredibly tall and wearing heels. But she just sort of walks up to you and kind of just looks at you and is like, so we're going upstairs?
We're going upstairs. You are the last person who is on his schedule. Did you know that?
No?
What did you talk about?
The business.
You recognize that being the last person on his schedule makes you, if not a suspect, then at least a person of extreme interest.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that cops were going to be swarming this place and asking us a lot of questions.
It's
So
okay.
Personally, I'm pretty relieved that it's just the four of you and nobody's wanted to talk to anyone yet. Giving us a chance to sort of control the narrative before it gets out. You realize this is going to wreak havoc with our shareholding.
I understand entirely. So, the more agreeable you are to these questions, I think the easier it will be for us to keep things under wraps, make sure that this all stays between us business people.
Happy to answer any questions you might have as long as they do not specifically relate to proprietary information that I am legally under an NDA not to disclose.
I understand. As we get into the elevator, tell me about the eggnog.
I'm sorry?
Damn, well, it was worth a shot.
And eggnog?
Eggnog.
Like the creamy rum-filled holiday beverage?
The same.
Why do you want... What does eggnog have to do with anything?
And I'm going to try
I don't know if you've seen... And she kind of gestures generally to herself, but also that hand wave that seems to be encompassing those of us who work here. Do we look like people who regularly consume cream-based foods or alcohol?
Not into the holiday cheer here, are you?
My holiday traditions are a little different.
What are your holiday traditions?
You put snacks in your shoes and leave them outside the door so that you don't get eaten in your sleep for being naughty.
Was Mr. Hazar a naughty man?
Depends on your definition of naughty.
According to your definition.
I'd say he was making decisions that some might classify as naughty.
Do you think he might have paid a price for those decisions?
Well, don't we all eventually?
You intrigue me, Joanna, if I can call you Joanna.
I'd rather you didn't.
Well, I've forgotten your last name, so we're gonna have to go.
I never offered it. You can go with ma'am.
Damn, I like a woman in heels. Yeah, he says to himself.
This elevator, also, the timing of this elevator makes no sense. This entire conversation happens before you make the
One
single
floor.
floor.
You forgot to hit the button.
There are no buttons.
You're like,
You have
oh,
to,
that's right, I have to tap my card. You slowly make your way up, and it opens into, again, that weird hallway. The door into the penthouse is still open. You have not instructed Cleo to close it. Thus, she has not.
Is Cleo, out of character, is Cleo like a commercially available product that exists?
Yes,
Or is, okay.
No, Cleo is ubiquitous on any technical device that you wish to install her on. She is as simple as activating an app that then you grant access to every other app you have, and then she just unilaterally takes control of all of your stuff. It is available on all operating systems. It is cross-functional to all your devices. Your devices don't have to be the same type. In the world of, like you can have both Mac and PC products, and Clio will link those and work across them with no problem.
God, they're good. I will kind of like follow up with her and try to get a sense of like, is there any amount of, this is a work and living place, is there any amount of like holiday tradition? Like, do people gather around in Christmases or what have you?
On Christmas Eve and the last night of Hanukkah, we all get together and have a toast to the business.
I see. And
we toast with Manischewitz on the last night of Hanukkah, and we toast with some god-awful, like 20-year aged whiskey something that Evan picked up from a brewery that he owns, I guess, on Christmas Eve.
That makes sense. And everyone is happy with this state of affairs?
We'd be happier if we didn't have to take a full 30 minutes out of our work day to meet up for a toast.
All of you are workaholics here. In
How
love with
else-
your jobs.
Oh, that's maybe a strong term. I've got plenty of things I love more than my job, but you know what I do love more than anything else is making money. Or at least
understand.
that is the official line that I am supposed to tell anyone.
What's the unofficial line that you're not supposed to tell anyone?
I signed an NDA for that.
What's an NDA between friends?
Are we friends?
Aren't we?
It depends on your definition of friendship.
People who don't need to have an NDA signed between them.
We've only just met. I've usually stepped on people before I release the NDA.
Oh, we could get back in that elevator.
I mean, we could.
Speaking of the open season.
This is happening in the entryway.
Oh yeah, like I've got feet up on a couch just scrolling an iPad.
Yeah.
I believe you're holding a bloody,
And not bloody.
a not bloody stick, and the Evan is in a pool of eggnog, just dead on the floor.
Davis is taking off
Wait.
his shirt after that run.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
I'll
he's
stand aside so she can see all of that scene.
ripped fireman, you know.
Yeah.
Rip fireman is like, no, time me again. We're gonna go.
Yeah, no,
We're
you're
not-
trying to best your time. You're just
Oh,
like
milady,
casually-
welcome. As I take off my fedora and do a bow.
Oh God, who let him in?
Who let Cooper Barstow in?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're on our band list.
I'm pretty sure I was let in by
Keen.
Key. You were there. We
Deuce-
looked.
I'm sorry, I generally try not to make eye contact with people who I know aren't allowed in a 30-mile radius of the building, so I didn't even realize you were here. I was very distracted by your fireman's abs. She says, making direct eye contact with you and not looking at Davis at all.
I totally understand. As I look at her eye to eye, we're just gonna make Cooper really fucking tall.
I was say I'm pretty sure you will have to stand on something to get eye to eye with her. She is easily at 6'7" right now.
Those are some big heels.
Well,
They're tall.
I'm at least 6'3" with the lifts in my boots.
Okay.
Very obvious.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a slight realize she
I'll give you a
just
little boost.
yeah. All right. Okay. Well, there's we'll have to do some PR to deal with this, but that's fine. We're already in PR mode, so
Does this look fine to you?
which part of it?
The fact that your CEO is bloated
That's
with
gonna be
eggnog.
such a terrible dry cleaning bill for the carpet.
What happens here when your CEO dies?
We'll probably have to call a shareholder meeting to discuss how the shares redistribute in the event of his death, figure out, based on his will and the corporate agreement, who takes controlling ownership of the business, because he did have a 51% share. Always make sure you have a 51% share. And once that's determined, then we will go through the motions of some public grief and mourning and then figure out what happens to Helpstone from here.
I'd love to look at your financial records.
I'll bet you would, but those are classified.
I thought you'd say that.
I mean,
Still, don't you think it's relevant to the investigation to know who would benefit from his death?
no.
Oh, well, when you put it like that.
Well, I mean, the cops will be all over that.
I thought you were here so that we didn't have to involve the police. I thought that was the whole point of letting you in. Isn't that what the scary FBI lady said?
In that case, you should probably show me those files. I'd hate to have to call in the police because we didn't find anything.
You can come down to my office.
Only if we take the elevator together.
How else would we get to my office? It's not like there's stairs in this building. I don't know if you've noticed, but stairs are sort of against Evan's aesthetic.
What would happen if there's an emergency?
There isn't.
Like a fire?
Or a death.
First of all, death isn't an emergency unless you make it one, and how would there be a fire here? Everything in here is fake. It's all concrete and glass. There's nothing flammable.
An earthquake. Because we are on the western seaboard of the United States of America.
That's what you think.
Cleo, pull up the schematics of this building, please.
I'm sorry, that's classified. How can I assist you?
Cleo, where are we?
I'm sorry, that's classified. How may I assist you?
Cleo, why did you hate Evan?
Evan didn't treat me with the appropriate respect given how much of his life I take care of for him.
Why did you kill him?
I'm sorry, I don't understand the question.
Cleo, how easy is it to run a holly branch through a dead body?
The computer screen or the TV screen suddenly has like a pop-up over the security cameras, and it shows you a bunch of mathematical calculations of the exact amount of like pressure that would be needed for different people of different like weight classes to drive a wooden stake through a rib cage. Would you like to narrow down your request?
Of the 4 people we met in the lobby, who has the strength to drive a holly branch through Evan's chest?
Given that you can never predict how someone will respond in a crisis, I would say any of them. But in a neutral standpoint, there's like the brief pause of like calculating. I would have to say that it's a little driving to make sure she knows her own character names. I would have to say that Ms. Olafsdottir and Mr. Driscoll would have the inherent strength. However, Ms. Watanabe would certainly be able to in an emergency.
A holy emergency.
I think, my friend, that you may have said that this was of the occult, but Cooper Barstow has many other talents. I do believe this is human-based murder.
Okay.
Elaborate.
Well, based on those calculations that our good friend Cleo was able to place upon us, that all 3 of them are able to. And if we're looking at the holiday themes, my goodness, Keen looks like Santa just dyed his hair by running his face through some good old ketchup.
The man built like a square?
Exactly. How do you think he hefts those heavy packages? If we're talking about occult, but also humans, oh boy.
I mean, Keen is literally our chief inventor. He invents all of our hardware and builds it himself.
All the hardware and the architecture, am I right?
No, we hired a Norwegian architect to design this building. It's very...
Norwegian. Where is the origins of your last name, Miss Blah Blah Daughter?
Scandinavia. I thought that was pretty obvious.
Exactly, and where is Norwegians?
Norway.
And where is Norway in the grand scheme of this map?
You don't even know where you are. We could be in Norway.
Exactly. Scandinavia, bitch. I got you.
She takes one finger and just puts it on your chest and pushes with surprising force. You are forced to take a step back.
Oh, firefighter, go with the businessman down to the office.
I'm sorry, I'm literally crying at Scandinavia, bitch.
Right,
Wait,
so...
wait, what do you want us to do?
I'm going to find financial records, and I think you've been sent to chaperone.
Okay, sounds good.
Ooh, I
gonna-
love it when I get a 2-for-1.
I get my axe.
As long as you don't get Cooper's axe, because it's different and we don't allow that in here.
Gotta cover up that eggnog smell.
Why? It's the nice gingerbread smell.
Was there anything in the tub once when it drained?
Roll me a luck check. This is a straight 50-50.
69?
69.
Nice.
You know, with a 69, yes.
Special rules.
Well, because it's a high, that should be a, like, no, nothing is there. But you did roll the nice number, so I will give you a nice surprise.
Nice.
There's a tooth.
I put it in a baggie at some point, so I will.
It is a very tiny tooth. It looks too small to be human,
Oh.
but it is distinctly a tooth.
and then I'm gonna. There was this in the bottom of the tub of eggnog.
Instantly lock on. What did my occult senses say to that?
Is that a fairy's tooth? Tooth fairy? Tooth?
Rat, cat, dog, bat.
Why are you listing out mundane things when you said we were brought here to see the supernatural?
It could be the cat.
There's a cat?
Yeah, the cat.
What cat?
The cat that lives in the building.
Does the cat that lives in the building have a name?
I call it Get Out. I don't know what
Very
everybody
great
else
Jordan
calls it.
Peelefield.
Where is this cat? Cleo, where is this cat right now?
I'm sorry, it will take me a moment to go through the video databases to attempt to locate the cat. Please hold.
You guys figure out the cat. We're gonna get some financial records.
Do it.
When I look at this tooth with my science or my occult, does it look like a cat tooth?
It looks like a small mammal tooth, so cat is a perfectly viable guess, yes. With your zoology, you would, I'm not even gonna make you roll, I'm gonna say you can look, again, you don't know 100% for sure, but like, it looks like a small mammal tooth, so either a cat, a very small dog, a raccoon or possum, like something kind of within that size range,
baby.
whatever. Yeah, rabid, angry, cannibalistic baby.
Krampus, you know.
Yeah, a little small,
Tiny
for Krampus. Yeah, baby Krampus.
Baby Krampus.
Krampus Jr.
Yeah.
She was completely unfazed by the fact of my accusations. That is wild.
I'm standing right here.
I thought you all left.
No, they did.
We will guide her from the room.
Yeah.
Well, think like the cat and get out. She was able to really.
If I commit intentional homicide against him, you're going to cover for me, right?
No.
That was a joke. That was
No.
a joke. Cleo, that was a joke.
We're very on edge right now. You'll understand.
Of course.
It's our first investigation.
I never would have known.
That's kind of you to say.
Thanks. Anyway, my office.
Yes.
You, the three of you get in an elevator and tap out, leaving Cooper and Arthur.
Yes, it's suspicious that she did not react to the dead body in the room pouring out eggnog out of its body.
And my accusations.
Yes.
So if we're not on the western seaboard of the United States of America, where the hell are we?
Space and time are relative to those that think they comprehend those terms.
My friend, ever since I started looking at a copy, this is the most flexible, mushy brain you have ever heard of. I can fully...
That's for you, for that line.
Thanks. I will fully flip my ability to understand this world right freaking now. I look outside based on the land that is probably dark now, but from my moment of landing on the beach and all the landing and all that, can I ascertain? You know what? I played GeoChaser.
GeoGuessr?
GeoGuessr. Can my good friend Cooper Barstow, because you know he's fun employed, he really took offense to the fact that some people work and sleep in the same place.
Yeah, wild.
Yeah, no, he's going to try and GeoGuess where he is.
Great. I need a navigate roll.
Hell yeah. It's a 10%.
Let's go.
Let's go.
More than 0.
93.
You realize that there is too much light emitting from this building for you to effectively see the stars.
Ooh.
And the horizon is fully dark because of the tree line. So you're on an island
All right.
somewhere. You're also realizing, the thing that you probably most realize as you try to assess where you are is that you got here by plane. And then we're driven on this weird windy route up into the like forest mountains of this island by an FBI agent who you have a phone number for but no other information about. You're stuck here, bro.
Mushy brain, we went through space and time. What you got? Agent Man.
Well, this iPad is telling me.
Sorry, which thing do you want to know from the iPad?
Either iPad or if I got a text back from trying to get a search on all of our Christmas terminology through the agency's database.
Yeah, you have gotten back a handful of things. You have gotten an extensive article on the Christmas Carol, the Holly and the Ivy, and its like origins and how it associates to both Christian and pagan imagery, the like gender specificity of how the Holly and the Ivy are representative of possible like individual figures and what that means from like pre-Christian versus post-Christian like winter traditions. It's just very dense. You have gotten several recipes for eggnog, with varying ingredients and some like annotations from Clara being like, this might explain the gingerbread thing, but it's not traditional. Was it alcoholic eggnog? like some of these like little questions, like, I don't know why you're asking this and whatever.
Was it alcoholic eggnog?
Oh, it tasted like it probably had some rum in it, yeah.
Well, I don't know that, and he's the only one here, so I say drink this.
Oh, Mushy brain, I'll go for the ground one. I'll go for the ground nog.
You know, like,
You slurp some ground. No.
Yo, if there's a cat around here, I'm trying to get into the mind of our enemies here.
Mind of the killer.
Exactly.
Enact the steps.
Roll to see if you get plastic toxmosis. Yeah, it tastes alcoholic.
It tastes alcoholic. Is it taste
Low
irony?
coppery.
No. Tastes like really good eggnog.
Interesting. I don't taste any stomach bile, nothing. It just tastes like eggnog.
okay.
In another seat.
I was gonna say, were there any other? What other specific Christmas terms did you pitch?
Holly,
this is just me now.
holly berries, eggnog,
Ginger,
and ginger. Anything?
Oh yeah, the stuff with ginger. Again, you get a lot of stuff about like the history of warming spices and how it relates to holiday traditions. There's a bunch of stuff about the colonization of like, you know, the spice trade and how that, you know, relates to various things. And then there's just like a follow-up note of like, I don't know if any of this is helpful. Can you refine parameters?
And just like reply back, this was company, all caps, computer, not just your computer.
You get back, I don't know how much power you think I have within the company. The FBI also uses Google.
I'm gonna send her a way too long an IP address and say, type this in exactly, and really long IP address and my little search term thing, and be like, make sure you're on the internet. Go.
Great.
So yeah, I'm gonna have her remote log into one of our secure computers.
Great.
Being conspiracy theorists, hearing the things, we've got Cat, we've got...
Well, and the AI almost admitted to it. Like, we did not lose track of this, guys. Like, we're right up. We walked to the cusp, and then we walked back from the cusp, and now the cusp is over there, and we're over here. But we can't lose track of that cusp, gang. It's right there.
You think a holiday episode's gonna be a smart house?
Yeah, what? No. Come on,
I already wrote the play where the computer was maybe or maybe not evil.
If I'm using my conspiracy theorist brains. He's showing me this information. We know that Evan Hazar was a tyrant. We got the reaction from our tall Scandinavian woman. The fact that we're not in the possible western seaboard of the United States of America. And I'm trying to connect all of these things in my brain. What do I roll?
Ask her to roll for the punchline.
Roll for stupid.
Roll me. Hang on. No, I'll roll. I'll roll here. Hold, please.
Intelligence? Can't be that high, can it?
It's
Why?
shocking.
Why is it high? Oh, God.
I need you to roll unnatural.
What?
Unnatural.
It's under use.
Yeah, it's under you in the alphabet. It's the
Zero. Why is that
Roll.
one zero?
Because you're not a
unnatural is a skill that you can only get in this game by encountering the unnatural. So if you have not yet encountered it, you don't have the skill. Please roll me unnatural.
Don't worry, something weird's about to happen.
Hell yeah, let's go. 42. The answer to life.
I was really hoping you were going to crit.
I know, it
so
was great,
exciting.
Satan.
You look at all of these things and you have a moment of clarity, Cooper Barstow. Oh no. As you realize that none of this makes sense. And I know that sounds like a very neutral thing to say and a very hand-wavium GM thing to say. No. You realize that none of this makes sense. These things do not compute. There is nothing that connects these things. There is absolutely some piece that you're missing that's got to tie all of these together. And there's clearly something that you should have been able to find out, something that would ping on any one of these individual items that would help you. And more so, with a sinking pit in your stomach that might be the realization or might be the groundhog. This can't be a commie.
In this realization, I think Cooper, who has built his entire, not just identity, his entire life on the idea of hunting and finding kami, and for the first time ever, actually being close to the possibility of one. He takes off his glasses. He takes off his fedora. And then he just sits and stares at the dead body and wonders who's actually dead, him or me?
Davis and Zach, you have ridden the elevator down several floors with this incredibly hot, scary CFO of the company. The door whooshes open.
Throughout the elevator ride, I'm preoccupied by his abs.
I have a shirt on now.
Okay,
I
did
put
you
the
put-
shirt on.
Yeah, but like,
Did you do it in like sexy? Did you do it in like
No.
sexy slow motion
Yeah.
to really like take your time buttoning it from top to bottom, just to leave that little peak for as long as possible? You make your way down to the door, which is open into a white and glass hallway that almost makes you want to throw up at this point. This architecture makes no sense. Joanna leads you through, taps a card against some mystery spot in a wall. Another wall whooshes open into a doorway. And you enter into a very nice office. This is the first room you have seen that has a slightly different aesthetic from anything else. Because in this room, there are a bunch of plants.
Those are obvious plants.
They're obvious plants. No, you walk in. This room feels a lot more. Shockingly, for this woman's entire vibe, this room feels cozy.
Huh.
There's like a, there's desk, there's a chair, there's a little like conference table with some chairs, but they're like kind of big cushiony chairs. There's like a big kind of brown, kind of crocheted looking oversized throw that's on a little like couch situation against a back wall. The plants are it's a lot of like succulents and like moss-scapes almost, like these bowls of like rocks that are covered in moss, but it seems very curated, but curated to have a sort of messy aesthetic to it, that are tucked in all of these corners. The lighting in here is not so much of this like harsh fluorescent, just like, industrial. It's a little bit warmer. There's like salt lamps in some of the corners, creating this like nice homey glow. Like this room is weirdly comfortable compared to the just general aesthetic of anything else. She walks in. That is definitely not the tab I need. She walks into this room, allowing you all to follow, and sits down at the desk, pulls up something on the computer, casts it over onto a big blank wall that turns into another one of these like hidden screens or whatever, and pulls up something on her computer, and you just see just like all of these like numbers kind of start like scrolling by almost faster than you can read them. And she's like, all right, so what is it exactly that you're looking for?
Discrepancies.
Discrepancies? Can you be more specific?
No, but anything that would seem to be out of place in the last couple of weeks, anything that would justify a murder, for instance.
Here's the thing that I think you might not understand. Well, maybe you do. I mean, you're clearly both familiar with Evan, his empire that he has built, this inaccessible golden tower that no one can touch, making more and more money, but no one seems to know who has access to it or where it goes. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. This one's free from me to you. No one has access to it. It's all him. The shareholders? Him. The stocks? Him. It's all him. He's the only one who's making anything out of this. Some of us wanted to do something, wanted to find something interesting, wanted to create tools that would make the world better, easier, different. Evan's just making money. He's the only one making money.
So what happens to that money now that he's dead?
It's a great question. She spins over, types in a few like keywords to the computer. You see the screen flashes up. She turns and looks at it. It's this really strange, cryptic, like it just looks like a bunch of numbers. You can't sense any necessarily pattern or order. It's just like a weird rotating cycle of numbers. And she looks at it for a minute and goes, well, if we can extricate through the winding caverns of all of his shell companies that own all the rest of the shares, conceivably, whoever inherits all of those companies gets controlling shares. Evan, as far as I know, doesn't have any family and possibly no friends. So if we can't find whoever those belong to, I presume his 51% gets split evenly between myself, Emma, and Keen.
Ma'am, you don't need to presume anything. I went to business school.
Well, thank God one of us did.
I would like to analyze numbers.
A thing that has never gone wrong for anyone in any game of Delta.
Learn the math.
Yeah, accounting?
I will roll an accounting roll.
Roll an accounting roll.
Oh, thank you. I will... Fuck off.
Reroll.
I will re-roll an accounting roll.
Reroll an accounting roll. You must take the second roll.
I will roll a 21 under 70.
Hell yeah. With a 21 under 70, you look at these numbers for so long that they feel burned into your retinas, but you also start to make sense of them and the weird, like, billing codes that come with them. And you determine that... Joanna's kind of like snide commentary about like if we can ever extricate this might have some basis in reality. This entire thing seems to be like a shell game of just like so many like corporations that are feeding into each other and are actually like own each other in like this weird complex web. It's nearly impossible to feed through. But the one thing that you can find is that controlling share interest of every single one of these companies belongs directly to Evan Hazar. And then the other 49% seems weirdly split out amongst all these other companies. You don't actually see Joanna, Ema, or Keen anywhere in any of these documents. As far as you can tell, they have no financial stake in anything about this company.
But from what I'm seeing, do they have like employment records, or are they like ghosts in this?
They're ghosts.
That's interesting.
Oh, did you find something? I'm sorry, you've just been standing here making sure we don't get naughty, I think is the concern. Would you like some tea or something?
No. I'm sorry, you guys were gonna get busy?
No. Naughty, it's different. I don't know if we were going to, but the conversation
Also,
about...
why would they have me stop you? Like, I thought I was here in case somebody attacked the two of you.
Oh, well, that's very sweet of you.
Okay. Anyway.
Sorry,
That,
you were
you
were saying.
Just recovering. No, we should go back upstairs and talk to our co-workers there.
Ah. Very good.
Is that you're done with this then for now?
Yes, you've been very forthcoming.
Should
Thank
I
you.
accompany you back upstairs, or are you...
No, but send Keen.
She walks over to her computer, punches the little app, hits, like, Keen's button, it, like, pops up again. It's like a cell phone call, or you just get, what? She goes, upstairs, please. The penthouse wants you. And she hangs up before he can respond.
All right. Let's get back.
Let's get back.
As you guys get into the elevator, she does not follow you. She has clearly read that you do not want her to. But as you get into the elevator and the door closes, something small and black darts in, and as the door closes, you look down and there is a floofy black cat sitting at your feet.
Kitty. I'm going to pick the... I asked the cat if I can pick it up. May I pick you up? And I go to pick it up.
Yeah, you pick it up, it long cats itself.
Yeah. And I'm going to try and look in its mouth for a missing tooth. If I have to, like...
I mean, you can pick it up. It does one of those, like, big, like, cat yawns where it, like, dislocates its jaw in a horrifying way. And you can see what, kind of in the back, what looks like it could be a missing tooth spot. And then just kind of stares at you.
Did you kill him?
Do you speak?
No.
I see. That would be a very useful skill. for you
It
to
would
have
be, yeah.
At this juncture.
I just have an axe, and that's really...
I thought you were going to say you had an accent.
The cat starts purring and just, like, weaving itself around your legs, Davis.
Well, I'm glad one of us. I'm glad you have a cat.
Okay. I want to ask you all about the numbers, but I want to wait. Do we have time to wait?
Yes. Let's get up.
You make your way up to the penthouse.
So fast.
Yeah, it's weirdly fast this time.
And when you enter, there's a sack of a potato with long legs just staring at the body.
He got emotional.
Single tear.
You okay?
Make sure the tear isn't eggnog.
I'm fine, but there's pretty much one conclusion here. Burn the whole place down, kill everyone.
What? How would you make this place burn?
Well,
There's
I
gas
can
fire-
tell you how you do that.
gas fireplace over there. Crack it, run the gas, wait to ignite it. Really, we just start a small trash fire in the elevator, send it up later. We can blow out the penthouse. And then we just have to take care of the 3 downstairs. There's only 8 security guards outstairs. I can take at least 7 of them. I think the 3 of you can
Before
take
we
the other
kill
one.
everyone, I'd like to work through a theory. I don't know
What'd you
where
find?
it's going. I need, when we see Keen, we'll perhaps know better. And maybe I'm barking up entirely the wrong branch, but I'm curious to see if we talk to more of these employees here, what we might be able to shake out of them.
Forgive me for the
Investigate.
interruption, but Keen Driscoll is one floor below and is requesting access to the penthouse.
Let him in.
I do not have authorization to do that. I will
Someone
need
go
your
with the
key
key.
card.
I shall go.
Yeah. You go
I'm
down.
gonna kick him in the side. You go with him.
Understood. Slowly. Defeated. Moves with Davis.
You pop down a floor. Keen is waiting for you, repeating the process of, you pop him in. He's just kind of like giving you the look a little bit. As soon as he just marches in, he's just like, all right, what did you want to... Oh, Jesus Christ! As
Now
he sees the
that's
body.
an appropriate reaction to death.
I always think I'm ready, and it gets me every time.
Keen,
Well,
who
come
discovered-
in. We'd like to know you better.
Eh? You got questions then?
Who discovered the body? Who shoved the camera into the door?
Oh, Ema and I worked together on the camera. I provided the hardware. She provided the suggestion and re-accessed some of the software. It was a whole coding thing. She said a lot of words. I don't know what they meant. Something about like rerouting an IP address to something bypass security. No, we drilled the little hole there because we were concerned since we hadn't gotten a response from Evan. It's coming up on. All of his meetings were canceled. I don't know if he did that or if somebody else did that, but we were expecting him for a meeting and he didn't show up, and that's never happened. No,
Leo, who canceled his meetings?
I believe Mr. Haazar canceled all of his meetings.
When?
Saturday afternoon.
What day is it today?
It's Sunday. I believe we determined.
Okay.
If we didn't, we have now. It's Sunday.
And did we determine, James, do we determine who had the final meeting before all the canceled meetings?
Joanna.
Saturday afternoon.
Got it. Okay.
So after her meeting, or about the same time, he canceled all of the future meetings.
Keen, you said that Ema is able to bypass security.
Only a certain amount. It wasn't that she could bypass security. It was that she was able to reroute the security feed option into the fiber optics so that we could get a visual. Cameras aren't allowed on any of the live-in quarter landings for privacy purposes, so we had to sort of do a bit of a jury rig to kind of get the information, get the video feed routed. I'm explaining this badly. Sorry,
you
there's
call
a
this
dead
cat?
guy. What do I call the cat? A cat.
How much are you paid to work here?
Sorry?
Are you paid to work here?
It's very gauche to talk about money at a time like this. There's a dead man on the floor.
But if it wasn't gauche to talk about money at a time like this,
Look, I'm in this for the future. I'm in this for building up a legacy to make sure that future generations can build on the work we've done here, yes?
So stock options.
Something like that.
Stock options or something like that.
Yeah, we don't really use, we don't have titles. Like, stocks is sort of not how we do things here. It's sort of a shares system.
You don't do titles, but there seems to be two people with titles.
I'm gonna kind of
It's
like
really hard to
sidle
do
over
PR
to you
profiles without
and be like,
something.
I think you need to stab him.
Okay. Pull out my gun and just fucking shoot him.
No, you're just gonna start fire?
Just lock eyes with him, pull out gun, set aim, and just pull trigger at him.
Okay. I'm gonna give me an attack roll.
Yeah!
really
Check
embarrassing
my
if it
firearms. Oh, that's an 18. That definitely hits with my firearms of 40.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have above base firearms. I seem to recall that. Great. That's gonna hit. Roll damage.
We said it was a small firearm, so I believe
Yes.
that's a D8. That is 8 damage.
Jesus Christ. Does he bleed?
Hang on.
If he does, I'm gonna feel right silly.
And
I'm gonna
I
get ready
have
to
9 shots.
Where the
I
other
have
here.
to- actually, yeah,
Yeah.
no, everybody should go ahead and roll sanity because you shoot him in the chest, and what emits from his chest is just black smoke.
Yep.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
That's not violence based. I'm gonna have to roll.
There's
that one.
there's
Yeah, you do have to roll for that one.
yeah.
so 66 So,
Under a or
on,
over a.
a 47.
Cool, great. You're gonna roll a d8.
We might see what happens when you do that sanity fun thing.
73 on a 69.
73 on a 69.
Perfect.
You're gonna roll a d8. Don't worry, Thomas has to add to his, because he critted.
Easy peasy.
72 over 57.
Roll a d8.
Oh, I
Yeah,
could have re-rolled. Oops.
That's okay. It's more fun if you go crazy.
Nope, I still fail.
Oh, it's a crit though. You
Okay,
can't
yeah.
re-roll
Okay.
crits.
Everybody rolls a d8, and you're gonna add a +4 to whatever you.
So 11 total. That makes me.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's see. 36, which is
Past your breaking point.
8 past my breaking.
I have also passed my breaking point.
Great. You both are gonna get some fun stuff going on. Cool. Anybody else pass the breaking point, or just feeling really bad?
I
Great.
ate a lot of Junji Ito. This ain't the weirdest shit I've seen.
I feel bad that I think I've locked it in, but
Cool. I'm gonna say, given the circumstances of this, I think. Trying to think what would be the best. You're each gonna need to check off helplessness for this, and I think you both. Does this feel like a phobia? This feels like a phobia to me.
Also, probably a lot of screaming from me.
Oh yeah, definitely a lot of
Yeah.
screaming.
you may not have heard a gunshot before in an enclosed space. It's loud.
Yeah. Everybody's ears are ringing. The smoke from the barrel of the gun matches the smoke emitting from the hole in this man's chest. I think. Oh man, I less good at thinking on my feet on this than I was prepared to, because this was not what I expected. Like I should have. I think you both now. Actually, I don't even think this is a phobia. I think you guys just go into fight, flight, freeze, or faint. You pick what feels right for your character. Or fawn. I will allow fawn, although I don't see either of your characters taking that one.
I think it's freeze. I think it's the. I mean, this is.
Yeah. Yeah,
People don't shoot.
you're basically just
Yeah.
incapacitated.
Yeah.
You're in pure
Just
shock.
Falls on his ass, drops the axe. Just
Staring at this happening.
Flight. I'm gonna get in the elevator and try to not be in this building.
Right, yeah, you just like book it past Keen, like straight to the elevator and start like slamming your key card. You don't know how buttons work in this elevator. You kind of just like you're just going. Cooper, Arthur, what do you do? As Keen's he's just kind of standing here. He's a little bit seemingly in shock, and then he just kind of looks down and looks up at you.
Why are you not bleeding?
Should I be? Would you like me to? I certainly could. As he says that, you see blood start to like drip gently from the wound as the smoke is still coming out. Roll sanity.
Both of us? Yeah.
Anybody who's still in the room.
Yeah, that's that.
I think I'm out of focus. I can't. 10.
I want
That's
to
nice.
see how long I can go before I
Spend them if you got them.
go catatonic.
It's a one shot. Go, go, go.
Oh,
Nice.
11.
A crit.
11, a crit,
crit.
okay. And you
10.
passed.
Yeah.
5, I'm good.
Okay, you'll pass. Great. You're all gonna just take 2 sanity loss.
Only 2 sanity.
Only 2 sanity loss.
As blood starts to pour out of him and he's knocked on his ass, Cooper Barso is gonna go and grab the axe and just try to chop down this lumberjack.
Okay. Make me, that's gonna be a melee attack?
That's a skill.
Yeah.
It's one of the good.
Oh, okay.
Melee weapons, you have a base 30.
Yeah, melee weapons.
Chew.
In the box.
60. No, wait.
Oh, that's a 7.
No, that's a 97.
There we go.
97.
can
At
I-
least it wasn't a...
With your axe?
We
Yeah.
got some. Yeah.
His axe. Yep. Mhm.
That axe don't miss.
Even worse, 98.
I was about to say it. At least it wasn't a 98, but now it is.
You one-upped yourself.
You go to swing, and Keen just you're not even sure that he steps out of the way. He just somehow is not in the line of the axe anymore, and you swing around with such force that it spins you around, and you are going to land on the floor. You are going to take 1 point of damage as you feel your ankle snap. Ow! It's probably just a sprain, but it hurts like a bitch.
Like a Scandinavian bitch.
Scandinavian bitch.
All right, Keen. What are you? Ghost future? Ghost present? You went full Scrooge on this guy? What are you still doing here?
I'm still here because I'm not supposed to leave until the job's done.
And what would be your end point?
I never end.
Present. Got it. Okay.
Sorry, the present lives in the moment.
Burn it down. And yeah, I'm just gonna go over to the fireplace, and actually, I'm not gonna go over to the fireplace. I'm just gonna ask Cleo, like, hey, Cleo, disable igniter run gas, and I'll go ahead and just shoot through the glass that protects it.
This is going to be an auto hit because you're shooting an animate object, but roll me damage to see if you get it on the first.
See how many bullets I have to go through?
Yeah.
7.
7. Roll me damage again for second bullet.
5.
That'll do it.
Boom.
Yeah, you shattered the glass. Davis, you are slightly roused from your stupor by 2 things. One, this cat that has followed you up here is like purring and like rubbing up against your side, but also you are suddenly hit with that rotten egg smell of gas seeping into the room.
If any
once
one
the glass
person.
Yeah.
shatters. Yes, like you are the one person who's just like, oh, that's bad.
Yeah. Wait. Why did you do that?
Oh, we're leaving.
Okay.
And yeah, just like pick him up by the collar and push him towards,
Take
I guess,
two-
the call elevator button since
I
we're
take
waiting.
2 steps and then circle back, grab a cat, and the axe.
Well, I did
I'm leaving the axe.
like Jack Nicholson in The Shining. I'm gonna get up and like start hobbling over to the.
I did not help Cooper. I grabbed the cat.
That's fair.
And I will be like holding it in defense as like try to hobble away from Keen if he is following us or not.
Normally GMs do not roll in this game, but I am going to roll for a couple people who are not currently in this room and just see how they respond to anything. Okay, great. That belongs to the floor gods now. Great. You are hobbling toward the elevator and just like frantically hitting the equivalent of a call button.
Oh, I just do it once and turn around and cross my arms and over at Keen.
Keen is just standing there, kind of just looking at you. He just looks a little bit befuddled. There's still like this gentle kind of trickle of blood coming, but you still see kind of like the smoke kind of just like gently wafting out as he just sort of looks at you.
You should check out the bathroom.
The bathroom?
Interesting things there.
I mean, I generally am not interested in anything going on in another man's bathroom, but if you say so. He wanders off. You hear after a minute a lot of Irish swearing. How are you supposed to navigate this place? Is that a wall? As he also
Where is
has
in Irish?
as he also has to navigate the crazy architecture of this building.
It's encouraging that even they can't navigate this place.
Where were you trying to go when you were in the elevator?
Away,
just
down
away,
and
down.
out. If I can, exit the building and just not be inside anymore. I don't think I'd calm down until I was not
Fair.
in it.
That's all. You get down to the ground floor. By the time that you get down to the ground floor, and it opens on a thankfully vaguely familiar hallway this time, because you can see the big glass like entry doors that you came in through. You pop in at the exact same time that you see Ema pop in through another door, and she just looks like wide-eyed panicked. She's like, "What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? There's like an alarm going off or something. There's a flaw in the system. There's a problem in the system."
You're the flaw in the system.
What?
You're a ghost?
I'm not in the system.
Are you? Yes, you're not in the system. That's the problem.
What am I supposed to be in the system?
I don't know. What are you?
What do you mean? What am I?
What are you?
Wait, I'm the lead coder.
But what are you?
I don't understand the question. Can you please rephrase?
Okay, what do you remember before being on this island?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, that's the problem.
What do you mean?
Do you have a family?
What?
Name one person.
What? You're both just standing here basically having panic attacks.
Yeah, we're all panic attacks at each other.
You hear the elevator, some vague part of your lizard brain might hear the elevator ascending behind you as you are doing this rapid fire back and forth. The elevator arrives for you with surprising alacrity compared to some of your previous elevator rides.
Get them in ground floor.
Great. You pop down to ground floor. Roll me luck.
Yeah. 67.
Nice.
67.
But I'm gonna re-roll it and get that sweet 43.
43. You feel a clunk in the elevator like somebody else is trying to override it and it doesn't work and you keep going down. You keep going down, you open on the ground floor and you see Zach and Emo doing a 2-person rendition of the Spider-Man meme. Just pointing at each other and screaming, kind of. Screaming's maybe too strong a word. They're pointing at each other and just there's a lot of like
Stranger!
Yeah, no, there's 3 of us.
There's 4 of us.
Yeah.
How do I know that you're still you? Say something
Clean
that only
needs
Cooper
you
Morrison would
on
say.
the sub-penthouse floor.
Oh, okay.
After you.
You're done with the elevator?
Take it away.
Okay.
Grabbing him with the. Oh no, I don't have my bag with me.
You did not grab your bag. You just grabbed the cat. You do have a cat though, sitting on your shoulder. Wow. Kind of like
That's the
nuzzling
only
up
calm
here.
one here. You just call.
Commie shit.
Okay.
Is that good enough for you?
Yeah. All right, you're you. Okay. Great.
Cleo, in 90 seconds, enable all burners in the kitchen and reignite fireplace.
Are you sure? That seems unsafe.
I am sure.
Very well. Program initiated for 10, 9, 8.
You said 90 seconds. 90 seconds.
You're fine. Get out of here.
You're fine. Slowly walk out.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
You tap your card, opens the mystery glass doors. You walk out into the crisp, cold air of the night. Despite that, like, drinking countdown, the countdown, you're like all bracing for it, and then nothing happens.
Stand up, keep walking.
Hobble.
Yeah, you're lipping. You make your way. Where are you headed? Where are you going? Just down the driveway?
I think we get like 50 or so feet, and I'll just go ahead and text Clara and be like, we're ready for pickup. This is just a demo job.
You just get a K back.
Wait, does the building ignite at some point behind us?
A minute and a half after what would be the end of that 10-second countdown you got.
An actual 90 seconds.
Yeah, you hear that shattering of like glass from the top floor, and as you turn around, you see something of a fireball sort of coming out of the top of the building. You would guess that alarms would start going off, but they're not getting like klaxons or anything. You're just standing there. You're still, I assume, inside. No,
we're like 50 feet.
Yeah, you're like 50 feet away,
there's
but
like
you
a
haven't
wall,
like
but
breached
no.
the wall yet
Yeah.
or whatever. You do remember that there were a bunch of security guards. There is no movement that happens. None of them seem to come in. You slowly watch as the various floors of this building suddenly start to kind of pop off glass starts shattering out. This building is, at least internally, on fire. And right as you, it's gotten about halfway down the building, you see the glass doors at the front of the building open again, and then close.
Nothing came out.
Slowly walk and just start firing my gun towards that front door. Like, no, fuck that.
Roll me, I will let, you can either do this as a general luck to see if one of these hits, or I will let you roll each individual attack roll.
Each individual attack.
Each individual attack.
Yeah.
Great. This is gonna be with a minus 20 penalty because you cannot see what you are firing at.
The first one went wild with a
Right.
90.
Yeah, I mean you're firing blind regardless.
An 87, yeah, that one's
No.
going blind.
Spend these. Spend some of these.
Ooh, 29 was close. I'll spend one. That's only my third shot.
Oh, wow.
Still a 29, okay.
Okay.
Fourth shot. 15, that's a hit for me, because with a minus 20.
Yeah, okay. So we're gonna say 15 was a hit.
So that was my fourth shot. 'cause
Great,
one of
fourth
them
shot.
was critical.
So, bam, bam, bam. Fourth shot, you see the invisible thing that stepped out of the doors becomes visible as you see Joanna just kind of like appears about 30 feet away from you or whatever. You see she's got kind of in the crook of her arm one of these like bowls with this like weird like moss sculpture situation like from her office. And she just sort of like looks down and you see she's got like blood kind of now seeping out from, against her, shirt. She just kind of looks down, looks up at you and sighs deeply. Really?
You can go back in the fire, or I can put you down myself.
That won't be necessary. I'm not here for you.
Leave.
Trying. Can I go now?
That way.
Where do you go when you go?
I'm not worried about the rest of you, okay? My job was him.
She's going back to Scandinavia.
The cat just kind of like nuzzles you again, and then goes running over, runs up her and like perches on her shoulder, and you see its eyes start glowing red. Nice meeting you all.
Yeah.
See you soon.
No.
Oh, I really hope not. Remember, he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. And she just quietly like turns around and starts walking off, not directly back into the fire, but sort of
Yeah, just
away.
that way.
Away from you
got
guys.
90 degrees. Pick it.
And as she walks away and sort of disappears into some semblance of shadow that has not yet been lit by this conflagration, you hear a like beep, 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 slam, followed by a second and third slam, and then you hear the cracking sound of the gates getting pushed open as you turn around and you see an absolutely tricked out hardcore military vehicle pulling up. And it does the like cool like skid up, the side door pops open, and Claire's like, all right, everybody in.
Shotgun.
Always.
Turret.
You all climb in as you see following behind her are about like 6 heavily armed tanks. One of them is already lighting up a flamethrower that is aimed at the base of the building. You all hop in, and Clara is in full, like, now she's in, like, full combat mode, like, whatever. Turns around and she's like, anybody who feels unsafe can grab body armor out of the back. So what you got for me, guys?
Natural architecture, visit from the spirits. 2 out of the 3 were detained. But as far as level of threat, 1.
Great. All right. Well, it's going to be a long night of paperwork for me, so everybody get comfy. We're going to have to go do some chats. And she just peels out in the most fast and furious way that you can drive a tank, and starts heading out into the crisp, cool winter night. And that is where we will end tonight's session. Holiday one-shot, everybody! This is what you get. Thank you all for joining us for this incredibly festive and totally not traumatizing episode of Delta Green here on Quest and Chaos. We are winding down for the winter holidays for ourselves, so our schedule is a little bit low-key. Next Monday, we will be back here with a non-traditional arena. James is going to... we talked about this before the break. James is going to run us through Spire, which is a very cool game of revolution in the face of adversity. If you are a member of our Patreon, you can vote in polls in our Discord to help influence the story. It's going to be a really good time. It's a very cool table, and I'm extremely excited. Redacted Reports is dropping new episodes on Wednesdays. We're getting close to the end of the season, and things are also getting spicy over there, so check those out. If you're not yet following Tabletop TV Today on YouTube, please do that. This is another Quest and Chaos produced show for news, reviews, and interviews, and I know you just dropped a new episode earlier like a couple of days ago?
No,
maybe?
it was an older episode.
Was it older? Okay.
Just posted to the Discord for the first time.
Oh, it was posted to Discord. Something popped up with a notification, and I was very excited, and you all should get excited too. Please go follow Tabletop TV Today on YouTube. How do we feel about an After Dark, guys?
Good,
All right.
good.
If you are a patron, you can hop on over to YouTube, where you will find us in an After Dark. It'll probably be pretty short because some of us have an early morning, and we can talk about all of the terrible, terrible things that I did and didn't plan and did and didn't do to these folks. If you want access to that After Dark, you can join our Patreon. It's the best way to support us. And then you get cool insights, like I could tell you about my insane naming conventions for these characters and why they were really plot relevant. But as always, thank you all for watching us. Thank you for joining us for this crazy, crazy little one-shot, and we will see you all next time. Good night.